Yeah, I'm about to step in the ring for the fight of my life. Hit my knees and I strap on my gloves. Boy, I've been prepping since like I was 7. And thing is, I'm already covered in blood. Walking in love, this for the ones who've been stuck in the mud. Searching for hope. Trust me, I know what it feel like to drown in my problems, but God came and threw me the rope. Can't wait to look in his eyes. All of my life I've been battling lies. I found the truth and took off my disguise. Come from my head, I still live for the prize. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was in the city going down, trying to blow. Everything changed when I learned to let it go. Hopping on stage, I ain't in it for the show. Only God wanna life, so I gotta let him know. Talk about real. I seen a man's whole bad hill. I seen a woman drooling out the mouth. I seen the demons in the casket out. I seen my brother throw his whole vape in the lake. Seen smooth heel from the dark. I seen the spirit change my own heart. Can't tell it all, but this a good start.
K to the second letter. Who got the keys to the Jeep and the Hiller? They ain't never been realer. I am not shook, I'm aligned in till my face blue steel. I ain't never been stiller. Ooh, KB ain't gotta get bigger. Ooh, Southside sing killers, bring light to the dark spots. Wake up, I didn't make up this God, the divine concealer. On the bread of heavens like the red and black 11s, walking through the pearly gates. Popping through the most, I'm in the Holy Ghost. I'm looking like the Pope swerving raves. They gon' get the word today. I send a text back, never curved the fate. Jesus, curses break, slaves get freed and the words awake. Ever seen a dope dealer? Cold killer, gold brother crying on the floor with us. Cause your hoe hit him, had a hole in him, now you got a hole in it. Tell him the dead see here. We the new Israel, Israel, God really lives here. Watch the sin here, way more than 10. We begin here. We begin here. I put my hand on the Bible, the Lord is my witness that KB is closer than blood. I got that HGA tatted right next to my heart, so you know it's gonna always be love. Don't need no contracts or labels, you know we got him a seat at my table. Hovey little bro, so I'm willing to enable. I keep some riders at home in the stable. Whoa, 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 I done told it all, but I still got more. Remember when the folks got killed next door? Partner told me, sell pills, not blow. Shorty told me, my career won't blow. Swear I don't care about the status. Why would I conscious when God is my daddy?
What up, chat? What up?
My money, my Grammys, I'm still gonna direct you than you can imagine.
Welcome
Jesus
in.
the king, I'm his prophet. Send me to Nineveh, I get it poppin'. They see an interview, swear I ain't with it. I say come see what I do in my city. From cooling with Kendrick to walking through Romans with people in prison. Let me stop talking, cause man, I've been did it. Can't let my left hand on my right position. Y'all just gonna have to see when I transition.
How y'all feeling? Happy
man.
Monday.
Let's go.
Holy. Yes, sir. What's good, everyone? Welcome in. W's in the chat. Happy Monday. Welcome to a new week. Hope you guys are fired up. I hope you're ready. Hope you're ready to go, man. Hope you're ready. We got momentum here. Will you capitalize on it? That's the question. Will you capitalize on the momentum? Man, what a great scene it is to see all you guys learning, growing, becoming. Wow. W. Let's get it. How was everyone's weekend? Hope you guys had a good one. Hope you guys had a great weekend. W webinar on Saturday. I mean, W questions. What a cool scene it is to see some of these traders who have been homegrown right here, moving on, getting profitable, and making a name for themselves. Really, W. Congrats, congratulations. Isn't it a good feeling? Isn't it a good feeling? Right? It's earned, man. So congratulations to all you guys. Welcome into a new week. We're back. Who we got here today? Z Gamer is in the house. What up, Z Gamer? OGH is here. What up, OGH? What up, Diogo? Fresh off of his trip. Shelly's in the building. Great questions this weekend, Shelly. Louis G is in the building. Jay Coop's in the house. What an insane session me and Jay Coop had, man. Holy. Mike Go in the building. PM Magnifico's in the house. What's good, brother? What's good? What up, Captain? 3 Ants in the building. George VDM is in the house. Holy, let's get it. Mod Squad here. Got a Trade is in the building. What up, Got a Trade? What's up, Dropout Trader? Louis G, I seen you already. Yeah, Louis G. Jay Sunsea. What up, Nate G? Wokey. Energy. Oh, man. Richard Lewis in the building. What a life, gang. What a life. What up, Chala? What up, Mr. BTC? Ewan is in the house. Morning, J Mac. How are you, brother? What's good? Who am I missing? Vishal in the building. What up, Vishal? All right, let's rock and roll here, man. Let's rock and roll. What up, Andy Fernandez, George Pope in the building. What up, Magnus, Big Dog, Mr. London, Magnus. All right, let me move Zoom over here. Let's set this up real quick. Boom, boom.
Recording in progress.
Stop that. 'Cause we don't
Recording
need it.
stopped.
All right, let me get this Zoom link out in the clubhouse, and then we're gonna rock and roll here today. Let's share screen. Hey, if you guys haven't liked the stream, give the stream a like here today. If you're not subbed to the channel, where have you been, man? Where have you been? I don't know where you've been, but we're happy that you finally made it home. We're happy that you finally made it here. Subscribe to the channel. We're pushing 40K, man. We're pushing it. What up, Andrew? Good morning, brother. Good morning, good morning. Welcome all the new people. Hope you guys are well. Hope the stream's helping you out, and hope you're benefiting from it. Let me just send the Zoom link out, and we're good. All right, sweet. Boom, boom. Can't forget my lad. Can't forget me, lad. Hold on. Bam, boom. All right, we good. All right, welcome in, everyone. Welcome. Today is Monday. It is September 9th. We are super grateful to be here. I'm going to pray for y'all real quick, and then we're going to get started. Father in heaven, Lord, we come to you in the name of Jesus. Lord, we thank you that we can gather together in your name, Lord. We thank you that your blessings are here. We thank you that you have such a great plan for our life, Lord. Help your people to worry not, Lord. Help them to focus on things of above, Lord. Things of heavenly things, Lord. Those are the only things that will last, Lord. We thank you that we are your highest form of creation, and we know that if you would provide for the birds of the air, that you would provide for us, Lord. I pray that your people can understand the abundance that is about to flow to them, Lord. I pray that you prepare their hearts and their minds to receive it and not to blow it, Lord, but to use it for good. We thank you for all the abundance coming our way, Lord, and we give you the glory for it. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen, amen. Welcome, abundance, my friends. It's coming to you. It will not stop. At some point, it becomes unstoppable, and I can't wait for you to feel it. Can't wait for you to feel it, but you got to receive it. You got to receive it. You can't block it out. Can't block it out. You deserve it. You've earned it. It doesn't matter what you learned in your upbringing. You have a creator who created you, who said he has plans for you to prosper, to succeed, to be in good health, to have hope and a future. So forget about what the enemy's told you. Forget about what he's told you through other people, through other programming. I'm here to give you the truth today and tell you what the creator has called upon you. He'll never leave you. He'll never forsake you. If the vision's in your heart, the job can get done. All right, gang? So let's focus on getting the job done here. Kingdom work at its finest, and let's jump into the day here. All right? Let me grab my tools, and we're fired off here. Perfect. All right, cool. So let's get started, and let's take a look at today. How's the music? Let me know. Music good, or should I lower it a little bit? Let me lower it a smidge. Let me get a smidge here. Cheers to whatever you're drinking here today. Water, coffee, I don't know, tea. Let's have a great one. All right, let's go ahead and start here. So again, today is Monday. It's September 9th. It is another day. It's another opportunity for us to come here and observe the markets, to be really, really good at being professionals, right? And sticking to our plan on a day-to-day basis. And today's another day to do that. This week's another week to do that. So for those of you guys who have been doing it, you're starting to get good results. I love to see it. For those of you who haven't begun, what are you waiting for? If you want to be a successful trader, you have to do what successful traders do. And this is the week. This is the turning point week for you to say, hey, you know what? Let me plant the stake here. Let me stop doing stupid things in the market that's costing me money and actually make a profitable trading business for myself. So this is your opportunity to regroup and get ahead here this month. All right. So let's take a look at the news here today. We don't have anything going on in terms of any fundamental news in terms of our session here today. A little bit later, looks like you've got something here at like 3 p.m. But consumer credit, not really too worried about that. Let's go ahead and open up the charts. Let's take a look at Let's take a look at the week ahead real quick, and then we'll dive into some technicals. So coming into Tuesday, which is tomorrow, the 10th, again, really nothing in the headlines in terms of the US dollar here, as you can see. Just some 6 a.m. small yellow folder stuff, and that's about it. 10 a.m. you've got another little speech from the Fed, but nothing too crazy in terms of like red folders. So nothing too much there on Monday, which is today, or Tuesday, which is tomorrow. But drum roll, please. Wednesday, right? September 11th. We all know that date really well. You've got CPI coming in here. So major news coming in here on Wednesday. You've got CPI, and then you'll have crude oil inventories, and that'll be the big stuff here come Wednesday. So midweek we get hit with some red folders, which we enjoy, and we'll be able to take care of business on CPI 8:30. That should be an incredible day. After 10 a.m., 11 a.m. into the afternoon with CPI coming out at 8:30 that day. So that's going to be a good one. Big day in the clubhouse, I'm sure, on Wednesday. And then as we move into Thursday, we've got, PPI coming in as well, which is going to be another red folder here on the 12th. And that's going to be right here again at 8:30. You've got unemployment claims and, just a bunch of other stuff going on later on in the day. So Wednesday and Thursday seem to be the two big days here, and then in terms of Friday, we're pretty chilling, right? We got 10 a.m. prelims, that's about it, and nothing too crazy to look after. So Wednesday and Thursday will be the big red folder days here for us. Today and tomorrow should be pretty chill, and then Friday should be pretty chill as well. Cool? Oh, yes, and the presidential debate is tomorrow, so Asian session should be lit. Last debate, thanks to Trump and Biden, I made myself a couple bucks. I think I had two really solid trades on the last debate, so you should have a lot of volume. Last week was very dead. If you guys are out there thinking, man, well, I didn't really get too many trades off last week, don't even worry about it. It was a very choppy week. But let's go ahead and dive into the charts here. Let me get this chat. What's up, everyone? What up, Clubhouse in the building? The club is here. The club is opened. What's good, everyone? What's good? Let's dive into the technicals, and let's do a fresh top-down analysis. Cool. If you guys haven't liked the stream, give the stream a like here, and let's actually just run into this right now. So, taking a look at the weekly chart here on gold, we know that we've been kind of getting some bearish momentum here, right? Price is trying to push down and really unable to move up. At this point it's moved up so much here after this breakout that we're looking to create some sort of support, right, on the weekly. So whether that be here, whether that be back down here towards this previous range, somewhere around these areas, we are definitely looking for support. Let me go to Oanda since it's a little cleaner, and we'll do the breakdown here. So let's talk about this weekly time frame very quickly, all right? So because it's very important for today. So looking at the weekly candles, right, you see that we obviously have had this range going at one point. So we were kind of jammed up in this range here. We ended up breaking out of the range, doing somewhat of a celery play, creating an all new high, and then we've basically just been rejecting at this point. So we've just kind of slowed up here as we're trying to push down, right? So as all this is taking place, you have a weekly candle that closes bearish here, right? So you have a no top wick, you have a weak candle, and then you have a bearish candle. So that bearish candle officially gives us a resistance, right? So now if we look at this and we say, okay, we have a resistance, right? Where was the range that we came from? Well, we came from 2420, right, down here in this range. So that's ideally the opportunity here for us to fill the range right now. Like, this is the range here if we're looking at it. So taking a look at the weekly though, we notice here that after this resistance was formed, right, you had this wick to the left hand side, and this candle came up, made a top wick, and drove down and filled that wick, right? And as we filled that wick, we rejected it. We did not come and break it more and keep pushing. So we rejected the wick here. Now, what would be the purpose of this candle filling this wick again, right, is kind of the question here. So if we break those lows, then there should be a high probability that we get down there. But if we don't break that low, then I could see this weekly candle setting up like this, right? And eventually closing maybe like something like this by the end of the week here. Whether we close above here or not is a totally different question. but can we see a bit of a pullback here, right? And then begin to range a little bit on the weekly or something. I think that could be the case, but you know, it all depends on the daily and the lower time frames here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the daily and those lower time frames to get a better read on what these wicks are and what they represent here. So the daily time frame, looking at this, is just been a absolute mess, right? So we know the daily's been a mess. There's been fake outs everywhere, wick rejections, fake outs all over the place. So looking at the daily time frame, right, what did the previous daily candle close as? So when we closed on Friday, and by the way, Friday we had a read on these sells so well. Obviously this candle here closed back in this resistance area. We broke the highs. Once we started pushing down later on, it was a given that you would sell off here, right? Now we did sell off, but where did we close? So if we look at where we closed bearish right at support. So right here is your support level right here, and your candle closure is right here. So this new daily candle has come down. It never broke the low. You see that? Never broke the low. So if this current daily candle here breaks its own high, then there's a very high chance that we actually do create some sort of support here today, right? And remain in this overall range here. Let me grab that again. We remain in this overall range, right? We never break the lows. We create a new support above that support, which is above that support, and this one, and all that good stuff, and we keep moving up, right? So whether or not we break out of the range, that's going to have a lot to do with if the weekly candle wants to break highs or not, but that is the story here on the daily. So yes, technically we did close bearish, but we closed bearish right at support. We came down here, we never broke the lows. If you come up and re-break those highs here, there's a very high chance the daily candle can begin to move up here today. So let's go ahead and look at the 4 hour and let's get a read. Perfect. So the 4 hour candles are looking like they're printing side by side. So we've got them in a nice range here, right? So we've got a resistance here on the 4 hour chart. You have a support here, and this is our range. You've got super clean traffic on the way up. You've got a beautiful wick fill on the way down. Very crucial that we can get up out of this range here today. We don't have much red folders. We don't have too much going on in terms of like fundamental assistance, but we'll see what happens and what price action can do here. So let's go ahead and map out our ranges here on the day. So again, the 4 hour is we're currently bearish, but you know, we've broken the highs here. So let's go ahead and take a look at the 1 hour, see what this is looking like. So I think it's pretty simple here on the 1 hour. You have to wait for a closure above, right? You wait for a closure above that breaks the 4 hour high. It pushes you up. You have your other 4 hour high sitting right there. You got clean range coming up to, I would say, about 2507 here. And that's going to be roughly about a 75 pip range there. So I do like these buys. I like these buys if we can break that daily high there as well, and the 4 hour close above the range here. That would make these buys really good as we move into the next 4 hour candle. But we got to wait, right? Because we've got rejections here. We don't want to jump too ahead of the game here and take buys, because again, the daily is still bearish, right? And technically the 4 hour here is still sitting bearish, but the idea is, where are they, right? So as we journey together, right, especially in the clubhouse, you will start to notice you're developing this flow of market movement to where you're not so robotic. You're like not so cookie cutter, maybe not robotic, but cookie cutter, in a way where you can flow a little bit better and have a little bit more fluidity in the markets here. So I think what I'm looking for here today is buys above 24.99 here, and then sells 4 hour flips daily. Yeah, to be honest, I really don't like sells until we at least get below 41. Yeah, until we get below 41 at least here today. 50 pip range to the downside, so not too bad here. Yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to look for as of 7:32 a.m. We've got NY Open coming up in about 30 minutes, and this is what I've got so far for today. I would look for potential fake outs in this range here, and then you know, potential sells below there. You got a nice clean 50 pip zone there. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. These ranges may change. Things may switch around a little bit as the session goes here today, but other than that, it looks pretty good. Yeah, let's see what below this is too. That's going to be below 85 here. Below 85 is the cleanest sells of the day. So 120 pip range down there. So we'll see if we can get sells below 91, just due to the fact that that's the flip of the 4-hour candle here, and this might be a pack runner. So I'll look for sells below 91 and buys above 99 here today. That's it. That is the day. Potential fake outs for buys moving up here, and then clean buys above. And that's my day. That's my lovely Monday here at work. Boom. Let's clone it. Let's make it purple. There we go. Cool. That's the day, gang. Again, we might switch these up a little bit here and there, depending on the 4-hour closures and all that good stuff, but that is pretty much what I've got here so far today. Same ranges, W. W, W. Some of you guys may have a little bit different ranges today, but that's fun. What up, Pete the G? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Yanosh is in the house. Yanosh. Fake outs at 96. Yeah, somewhere in between here, Yanosh. Like somewhere in between here, you might get a fake out. Yeah. Yeah, our buys are super clean too, because again, this is your daily high here. So we close above there, you break the daily highs, and therefore that's where this candle should begin to print somewhat of a support. And heck, it might even do this today. You never know. You just never know. Cool. So that's it. Let's chill out. Make it easy on us. Let's observe. Let's watch how candles move and how they interact here in the market today, and let's see what we can learn. Good to see you too, Pete the G. Good to see you. Hope you've been having fun out there, hitting some waves, having some fun. Let's go, Melvin. Let's go, let's go. Good stuff, good stuff. Does the analysis make sense, gang? Any questions? Any questions on any of this stuff? I'm here to help you. I'm here to serve you today. Otherwise, I'd just be doing this trading by myself here. But because I'm here, I'm here to help you out. I'm here to answer any questions that you may have. I'm here to serve you in the best way I can, whether it be in trading, whether it be in life, whatever it is. Let's have a great day here. Let's ask some good questions. I'm sure if you have the question, there's probably 100 other people here with the same question. So what up, YOLO Trader? Babadoo, babadoo, yabba-dabba-doo. Oh, my phone is blowing up here. Hold on. All right. Nice, J Deezy. Nice, nice. Good stuff, good stuff. Beautiful. All right, Stephen B is in the house. The internet's quaking. The internet's quaking. Oh, man. Yeah, so didn't hear, but you're anticipating the fake out for buys, or both buys are bearish. Is it due to the target being tapped already? Yeah. So what's going on right now is that the weekly candle, right, has really filled the wick already. So of course this weekly candle can still drive down and do it again, but why would it, right? Why would it if the candle now re-breaks its own high here? So they might have plans to come up and revisit these wicks here, right? So now you take the daily and keep that in mind as well, and this daily candle here closed as support, right? And although it's still bearish, right, we know that, but this candle came down, filled the wick, and pretty much did its job, right? So it came down, filled the wick, never broke the low, and turned back around here, right? So now we look at the 4-hour, and if the 4-hour candle is bullish and it closed above, along with the 1-hour 30-minute, now you have clean range moving up. You have the break of your daily high, and that should set price into a bullish direction as the daily candle may want to move up here and create support, right? I don't know if we'll get all the way up towards 15 here, but I can definitely see 2507, right? 2508, somewhere where this gray zone is, and what that would look like on the daily is simply something like this by the end of the day. That's all. Like a new support formed. So like that's the vision, right? That's the vision. That's what we possibly could anticipate happening, and that's what I like here today. You know, that's how I want to make some money here today off of that idea. The sells are super choppy on the way down, so until you get below 91, I don't really like sells. Right? I don't want to attempt to make money there and maybe lose money there. I'd rather lose money up here if I'm going to lose money in a clean range that makes sense to me. Yeah. So what I'm thinking too is that, let's say you this 4-hour candle pulls back, right? Pulls back. It may kind of pull back and then close above, and what that looks like on the lower time frame is just a potential pullback here and then a fake out, right? For price to now move back into the range, right? For us to continue moving up. Yeah, plus I just don't like to sell here, right? If we sell here, then I run into a support right here, boom, right? And that may not be enough, and all of a sudden price could just see ya. So I don't want to get caught up in that. All right, brother, if you have a question, just ask it, brother. You don't have to say I have a question or can I ask a question? Yes, that's what the chat is for. The chat is to ask questions. So you don't need to ask or permission. What's up, Robert Nelson? Good to see you, brother. What's good? What's good? Blessings, my man. Blessings, blessings. What's up, DT Gamer? How are you doing? Let me mark this up here. All right, perfect. All right, cool. Raul Trades in the house. What's good, everyone? Hope you guys, hey, how's everyone's weekend? Did you guys have a good weekend or what? Did you guys have a good weekend? All right, buys above, boom, fake outs. All right, cool. What'd you guys do? Anything good? Anything good this weekend? Man? All right, boom, last one, last one. All right, cool. And we're good. And we're good. Okay, let's see. Weekend was great. Awesome. Good to hear. Good to hear. Hero of the day is in the house. School starts again today. Oh, wow. Nice, nice. I'm sure that's very exciting. Very exciting. Did you guys go out, get the school supplies and all that good stuff? Man, I remember before school, going to my grandma would give me a couple bucks to go school shopping. Who remembers that? Anyone? What up, Ecom Dre? Good to see you, man. She give you like 80 bucks. You were able to buy like mad clothes. Now you take 80 bucks. Holy, you buy like a hat. You're getting like a hat for 80 bucks now at Calvin Klein. Come on. Come on, man. What they doing to us? What they doing? What's up, Tyrone 990? Was good. Watch the webinar. Awesome, awesome. W. What's up, King Tuffa? How you doing, brother? How you doing? Do I have specific rules for the fake outs? Yeah, my rules for the fake out typically are what's the direction of the 4-hour, right? So if the 4-hour is like in like a bearish direction, or let's say it's in a bearish direction, then I want to wait for a range 2 buys. So I usually let the 4-hour and the daily kind of guide my bias here on direction, and then that's where I'll plot the fake outs. It's going to be on those lower time frames. Because if the 4 hours bullish, then I'm expecting, you know, maybe there'll be a fake out that happens here for the 4 hour to continue up. So we actually talked a lot about that in the webinar this weekend. So if you guys haven't watched that, I mean, damn, that was a lot of information in a short period of time, and I think those could be some of the missing pieces for a lot of traders. Hello, brother. Hello, brother. Hello. Energy in the house. Okay, cool. I'll check it. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. 35 as a resistance, because that's enough room for me. Oh, 35. Hold on. 35. Right here. I am. You know, that's enough for me to, so this is it right here, 35, right? Yeah, so that's where I would look to close my partials. That's about 70 pips up. Yep. The webinar recording is available. Yeah, it's available. It's in the clubhouse. So if you guys aren't in the clubhouse, oh, by the way, so we opened the clubhouse last week. So for those of you who weren't here, we opened the clubhouse. We've been running streams all through New York, Asia, and London session. We also did our first webinar on Saturday this past weekend. So all the webinars that we do will be in the database when it comes to the clubhouse. So if you guys are in the clubhouse, you'll have full access to everything, the recordings and all the sessions, obviously. If you're not in the clubhouse, you can join now. Just go to the TT website. You can join. Everything is available, open. Doors are open and ready to go. It was nuts. Yo, last week was insane. Shout out to everyone in the clubhouse last week, in the clubby. Welcome all the new members this week. I know a lot of you guys pulled up this weekend, and yeah, that was awesome. What's up, Patty? Mr. White Shark in the house. What's goody? What's goody? Yeah, the recording, it'll be in there today. Yeah, my man TK was traveling over the weekend, so I think the video was all processed yesterday, so now he'll send it out. Yeah, for real. What up, Zebs? What up, Gregski? Yeah, W for anyone who joined. Anybody in the clubhouse, man, this is the beginning of something great. See Melly in the house. What's good? What's the website? Right here, timetoeattrading.com. Yeah, it's going to timetoeattrading.com, and then just go to the clubhouse. Once you go to the clubhouse, you'll see everything available there for you. This is everything we're going to be doing in the clubhouse. You got all different packages, and you're more than welcome. Yeah, it's going to be a good time. Going to be a good time. On Friday, we hit 84 pips, but I only put 46. Did we? Show me the trade, please. Show me the trade. Where was it? Where was it again? Friday. Where was our buys there on Friday? Where? We had a beautiful read there on Friday. We were a little early. Where was that, young Pipper? Show it to me. Did I make a mistake? I don't know. I don't think I did, but we could check it out. Let's see. Any good questions here today? Any good questions? Talk to me. How can we move forward in life here today? I hope you guys are ready to receive abundance, because it's coming. And I hope you prepare yourself with learning about money, understanding yourself, getting better. Right, getting a better understanding of what money actually is. Money is not some crumply, yucky, dirty piece of paper. It's energy, right? And I hope you guys are beginning to understand that. And all right, we're gonna ban you, man. Sorry, brother. Let's ban you forever. All right, gotta go, bro. Best mindset hack. Been grinding the last few weeks. Best mindset hack is that's a great question. The best mindset hack. So are you talking about to like for what? To work, to put in hours? What best mindset hack for what? For grinding? You know, a lot of my mindset comes back to the word. I've been extremely blessed in life. I'm not ashamed to say that the Lord has really blessed my obedience and faithfulness. And the word says, to whom much is given, much is required. And there's a requirement over my life, being that I've been so blessed, not only with the right mentorship, the right guidance, but a beautiful family, a beautiful lifestyle, a beautiful plot of land to work here, right? So I enjoy working that land, and that land is the hearts and minds of others, right? That God has placed in my life. So I don't know, gang. It's like I pour my cup out and simultaneously it fills back up. God is so good. God is so good. I don't know, man. You ever heard that guy? I don't get tired. I don't get tired, man. I don't know. I can't explain it. You know what I mean? It's just, I don't know. Cup pours out, cup fills up. Cup pours out, cup fills up. So my cup runneth, it overfloweth, and I'm just super grateful. So I'm here, man. I'm here. I'm willing to put in the work with you all. To whom much is given, much is required. Want to know what the guy said to get banned? Oh, I don't know. He was just saying 100 times. Can you spell, something? So it's like, come on, man. Just hit him with the AB snipe. Yeah, very rarely I ban people. Very, very rarely. Hope I had a brilliant weekend. I really did. By the way, on Saturday, so I didn't like once every like 2 months or so, I'll set I'll sleep in till whenever my body's ready, and typically I do that and I'm up at like 7 a.m. It's like awesome, but I'm well rested at that point. But man, on Saturday, we had a week last week. And on Saturday, I slept in. I actually set an alarm for like 9:17, and I slept all the way to the alarm. So I was a bit tired, but woke up, rested, and was ready to go for the webinar on Saturday, and I'm ready to go here this week. You dig? See, Melly, how we feeling? Did you have a good weekend, bro? What's good? What's good? DJ Scratches in the house. What up, DJ Scratches? How was golf? Golf was great, man. Played with me, Austin Silver, my brother Joe, and John. So we had a good game. We had a real good game. We played at a new course too, a little bit more of a local course, so it was fun. What's good, Futures Frank? Futures Franks, yeah, we're rejecting that area there. So right on the decimal there, start rejecting. So look, this is good, right? I would rather see a 30-minute candle print bearish here if possible, because if we get a 30 candle printing bearish, now what we do is, if we do get that closure above, we're now buying off of a fresh, clean support that's been printed here pre-NY, right? So if 8 to 8:30, or like let's say 7:30 to 8 looks like this red candle, 8 to 8:30 looks like this, 8:30 should take us up here. So that would be nice on this lovely Monday, the 9th day of the 9th month of the 9th year of the, no, I'm just kidding. We have another Nick? Maybe I have a twin brother I didn't tell you guys about. Maybe. You just never know. You just never know. Maybe that man's trading London. I don't know. Maybe there's 3 Nicks. Nick, the Nick, Nick, the Nick, Nick, Nick. Oh yeah, why so many Nicks in Discord? Yeah, that's a little wild, I know. I know. Okay, let's see. Hold on one sec, energy. Let's see. All right, so questions here. So this is the previous 4-hour close bullish. Create a resistance, current 4-hour bearish without a top wick. For no wick, okay, hasn't touched resistance. All right, question 1. So this bearish candle has tapped target. Okay, this one, right? Yeah, this bearish candle has tapped target. So now buys should be buys above and range 2 sells. So yes, when we're talking about flow, of course, because now we're hitting that target there. So right now, if there's like a 1-hour candle closing bullish here, or a 30-minute candle closing bullish, a lot of times like that's gonna lead you up. Now again, these are gonna be more of a counter trend trade, but understanding the target's been tapped and there's no top wick, then you can flow into this trade, right? So I don't want to confuse new beginners who are learning the playbook too much here with some of these like more experienced and like you know, I don't know, complex ideas, I guess. So yeah, but technically, yeah, you would anticipate like a fade from here, right? Because we're saying target's been tapped, and we would expect the candle to pull up. Or should the buys be buys above or sells below because sells have been taken? Yep. So again, depending on your experience level, right? So now, experienced trader, yes to number 1, right? Not so much experienced trader, follow Q2, which is going to be wait for buys above, right? And wait for a closure that's actually bullish. Yeah, so this, honestly, it just depends on your skill level at the end of the day. And that's where there's a fine line with me as a teacher, right? I don't want to confuse too many people, but at the end of the day, we still have to move on, right? So, depending on your comfort level in this, if you don't want the fade, right? Or if you don't want some sort of like just a pullback and to take this buy, then that's totally fine. You scratch that idea. You don't get in when I get in that, right? You wait for the actual like support to be formed or the buy above, and then you take your buys. Yeah. Yeah, and then if correct, can we go full risk on buys and sells considering if we get A+ setups? Should we let buys play out? Okay, yeah, again, so she see how she understands this, or should we let the buys play out, right? So again, experience level and intuition comes into a lot of this stuff now. So if you're not that experienced, then yes, wait for the buys to play out and then maybe look for a new resistance or a closure like on the 4-hour, right, before taking more buys. But for A+ sells, yeah, so I probably wouldn't take sells again until you actually have the pullback. So I wouldn't take sells. I'm not sure if you're asking if we would take sells in here or... Yeah. Yeah, does that make sense? So a lot of this is going to have to do with experience level. So there's going to be some trades and there already are, you know, some of you guys don't take the fade when I take it. And that's perfectly fine. Like if you're not comfortable with it, I wouldn't recommend taking it. I'm still going half risk, right? I'm still testing the fade for another couple months here. So although we have probably close to 80 trades, I'm still in testing phase. Some of you guys are like, what? I stopped testing after 8 trades. No, like we're trying to get to 100 trades so we can have some real data. So we can have some real numbers that could point us in the right direction. So yeah, so I'm looking to get to 100 trades. I'm also looking to continue half risking the fade for the end of the year, till the end of the year. So let's say you're like, I'm not even taking the trade till the end of the year. That's fine, And then you're going half risk in the beginning of next year. You know, trading is a progressive type of business. So you don't just have it and then that's it. It's a constant, consistent learning the markets day in and day out and looking for things. And although your overall system is what your foundation is, you're still going to learn how to better that system, use that system a little bit more precisely, and all that good stuff. Winston, no, it's called Alter Sped Up. So you got to write Sped Up. Johnny Gems in the house. Let's go. Let's go. What up, Zoomers? How y'all doing? Yo, what up, Scott? Good morning, brother. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. What's up, Johnny boy? There he is. What's good, John? How are you, brother?
Oh, yo, good morning.
Oh, nice shirt. We're almost matching a little. Mine's a little darker, a little weird, just how I like it. Shout out to all the weirdos out there. How you doing? W.
This is how we like it. Nice and weird.
My weird brother,
good, bro.
John, who has arrived today, is extremely weird. He's got a 6-pack at 19, which is pretty weird. He doesn't have a job, which is pretty weird. He, pretty much does anything he wants on any given day, which is kind of weird. He doesn't live with his parents. He lives in his own place, which is really weird at 19-year-old, and he's an absolute beast trader. Now, that's some weird stuff, man. That is some weird stuff right there. Welcome, man. Welcome in. Welcome
Thanks,
in.
Roy. Yeah. It's good to be here. Good to be back. Happy Monday, y'all.
How's it feel to live that weird life with me, brother?
Feels weird, bro. Feels weird. That's all I could say.
It's a weird feeling, ain't it?
It's very different. Yep. Weird. A weird feeling. Yep. But I love the weirdness.
Yeah. It's a pretty weird crew up here and out there. So welcome, man. Welcome.
Hey. As long as I'm different than everyone else, bro, and that's considered weird, then hey, I love being weird, and I love bring more of the weirdness on,
Oh man.
But yeah, bro, good to be back, y'all.
Good to have you
Monday,
back.
bro.
Good to have you
Sir,
back.
thanks.
How was the weekend?
Thank you, bro.
Outside
The weekend was great.
Me and Austin spanking you guys a little bit in golf. It was a good game, though.
I mean, it was a good game. I'll take it. I'll take a good loss because I actually bounced back from last week. I had a way better game than last week, so saw a lot of progress. And yeah, the weekend was great. Got to spend some time dream building and then played some golf with the broskies. It was lit.
With the broskies.
The broskies. How was your weekend?
Fantastic. Fantastic. It was a blessed one.
Let's go. Now we back for a whole new week, man. Let's go. Week's just getting started.
Yes, sir.
Whoa, yo, what's good,
Sam,
Zoomers?
My guy.
Damn it.
What'd you say?
What's good, Clubhouse? Good morning.
Clubby. The club is open.
What's good? Yeah.
Wiz Buddha is
Here,
here.
y'all. What's
What
good,
up,
chat? How we
Brotato?
doing today?
Man said brotato chips.
Rotato.
What's good, Wiz Buddha?
Buddha.
Oh, man. Miss you, bro. Miss you, man. Man, you hang out with this guy once, you just can't get enough. When are you and C. Melly coming up to the good old Tampa Bay? Tampa.
I'm waiting for you. Waiting for you, boys.
Charts for stream? Yes, of course.
It's good to Don.
The original Don Dada. Oh, okay, 87 pips. Okay, so let's change it. Let's change it. What did I have here? 46. Not that this really makes a difference because I risk a fixed amount of dollars, but if this is what it is, this is what it is. The ranges were massive there on Friday. Massive.
No, bro.
Charts for stream here. Let's take a look. Let's take a look here.
I like trading massive ranges though. It's all
Yeah,
good.
me too. All right, let's see what this one is here. So, all right, close full. Okay, cool. So nice trade, inverted on celery type of deal. Good job. Let's see here. All right, let's see. So onion play, close partials. All right, cool. Good job. All right, this is a, okay, cool. Let's see this one. All right, the 4-hour candle is near the support, okay? At 3 a.m., the London open, the 1-hour candle closed bullish. Okay, what time frame is this? 30-minute on gold. Okay, let's find number 3. The 30-minute candle closed above the range with a wick to fill. Cool. Waited for a steeper wick, did not get it, and kept the stop loss slightly below the current low. Okay, back in the range, good. And then break even trade in this area. Perfect. Close my full position. W, man. Great trade. Great trade. Look at this. 4-hour candle was that support. The London open was coming, which means volume. The 30-minute candle printed above, right, as a bullish candle with a wick to fill. He waited for a steeper wick, but he couldn't get it. And so he ended up breaking, or she ended up breaking. Yeah, I'm not sure. Breaking the current high here. Lovely. Beautiful trade. Beautiful trade.
Good trade. Good trade.
Good job. Wait,
We
good
took that.
read. Good read on it, you know? That's the big thing. All right, let's see this one here. All right, so oh, hold on. We got 805 here. Okay, so hold on real quick. So NY Open is here, right? So the New York Open is here. Right now we're still in the range. The previous 30-minute closed bearish here, so nothing really to do just yet. As we potentially create a new support and close back above, that's when I'm interested in buys. So let's see if on the 15-minute we can kind of get what we're looking for, which is going to be a support formed and a breakout. So if we can get a new support form plus a breakout, that's where I'm going to be looking to execute buys here to potentially move up towards you know, that next range there. So that's kind of like what I'm waiting for. Sells to me are not that good here at all. Yeah, so not too interested in sells until we really get below probably 20, yeah, like below that 30-minute support there. All right, back to back here. All right, so closed above on the 30-minute time frame, dropped to a lower time frame for a buy entry. Doji bearish candle with the wick, failed to close below on both 30 and 15. Okay. Entry as the next candle, flip bullish, creating a top wick. All right, cool. So you kind of had like this little celery play within here. So this is another thing too. You get these little celery plays. I probably would have waited myself for yeah, probably like a closure above. But yeah, not bad trade here. You're in the range, which isn't too bad, right? It's a decent sized range. But yeah, I like this. I like closures here. Around here, saw a little rejections and it worked out. Yep, perfect. Target is the previous. Yeah, okay, cool. So understanding what you're looking for. We talked about this in the webinar too. Like, you see how he understood what he's looking for? So he knows he's not, you know, really trying to set something up for like a, you know, 200 pip move here, right? He understands what's happening right here, and that it's very choppy, and he knows what he's looking for out of this trade. So great job. Way to close your partials and take your pips and move on. Good work. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got here. All right, so London Open. Okay, it's the same trade here. So 1 hour fake out, placing buy stops at the break of the current candle highs. Okay, 4 hour target tapped, daily target tapped. No A+ fade opportunities. Perfect. Picture with 4-hour posted below. Let's take a look. Yeah, I like this, man. Great job. Energy, does this answer your question a little bit? Some of these other positions that were taken, you see how some of these guys waited for that support to be formed, because there was no A+ fade opportunities, right? So Mr. BTC here has a pretty good read. I would probably say he's creeping more towards like an advanced level, like more of an experienced level. So even he's saying, hey, no A+ fade opportunities were there, so just waiting on that closure, right? And that's kind of like the question that you asked, like, what should we do? Should we wait for the buys above? Should we take our sells? So you see how everyone kind of took these buys on that closure above. That's your best position to take there, especially if there's no A+ opportunities, no good signs or signals for the fade. This is just your opportunity to chill out. You sit tight, you wait on this support. Once that support's formed, now you have like London Open coming in, right? And then you should get volume out from there to go ahead and fill that wick. I think there was one last picture in here of the daily. Yeah, the daily. Yeah. So he's showing us that the daily was, you know, tapping target, filling the wick. The 4-hour was also in a target tapped area, and then the 30-minute was planting a support. So that's what we're looking for, right? When we're looking at these higher time frames, tapping into certain targets, now we're just waiting on the playbook, right, to show up, and then bam, there it is. So once that shows up, that's your opportunity to execute. You've got a new support formed, you've got a wick to fill, you've got high volume coming in, rejection zones, perfect. Good trade. Good job. Same trade, so it looks like Mr. Engineer 14, I think, got the fade here. So he took the fade. So look, that's two ways you can go about this. So he took the fade, and then he took the onion, right? Doesn't really matter. There's no one better than the other. It's just what read did you currently have at that time, right? So it seemed like Engineer 14 had a good read on the fade, so he went and took it on the break of the 30-minute high, 58 pips. He closed, but as he closed, which was smart of him to do that because price starts pulling back, and now that sets you up for that onion play. So if you missed this, right, then you wait for this. And by the way, the trade here is taken in anticipation of this happening, right, of a fake out going down. Cool. Any questions on that? I'm happy this all actually came together really well with Energy's question and kind of the flow and a little bit about what we talked about over the weekend. Any questions on these? Any questions? Hit the gym, studied, ready to catch some pips. Let's go see Melly. How is the clubhouse going? How's it going? I don't know. Chat, how's the clubhouse going? Clubhousers.
Clubhouse is great,
You
man.
guys are in the club. How's it going? Here's the actual.
I think we all
clubhouse
enjoy
on
in the
Zoom.
clubhouse.
Let's see what the Zoomers say about it. Amazing, fire. Another level, best investment. Yeah, so it's going pretty good. Going pretty good. Fire, amazing. Yeah. I'm not leaving. Yeah, so the clubhouse is going good, man. So those of you guys that are interested in the clubhouse, TTTV/TT University, it is now opened, and we opened it last week. So yeah, man. Clubhouse is lit.
Open.
Just imagine never leaving. Just imagine never leaving this.
I'm imagining it.
Any time of the day, you just pull up and you see this going on. And you can hang out, you can chill. Sometimes there's gonna be trades going on, sometimes not, you know, but it's just it's a vibe. It's legit like a clubhouse. Like you could just pull up, see who's chilling at the clubhouse, what they got going on, what's happening. It's a vibe. Just some weirdos hanging around, you know what I mean?
That's it.
The webinar alone was worth it. Let's go. That was a good webinar.
Yeah, fire webinar too, Saturday.
Yeah.
Great words.
I got on with Jay Coop in the elite program, so we got on a one-on-one call a little bit after that, and dude, I mean, this guy just picked my brain at another level, and and just we had such an amazing lesson in the webinar, and then we just were just like and broke everything down for like what it was one-on-one. It was such a good session.
Yeah, you guys stayed on that topic that we touched on in the webinar. Yeah. Smart man, Jalen Coop. Smart man.
Are you a weirdo looking for another weirdo to hang out with and do weird stuff with, like making money, getting healthy, becoming rich, driving nice cars, living in nice areas, traveling to nice spots? Join the clubhouse today. TTE is the way.
Oh yeah, let's go.
We're looking for another. Yeah, exactly. It's weird stuff, man.
Hell yeah.
You go to the restaurant and no one's there. 1 p.m. 1:30 is the best time to go to the restaurants, because typically, like, everyone at a job, they usually get like lunch from like 12 to 1 or maybe 12 to 2, right? So like while you're hitting the restaurant around 1:30, 1:45, by the time you get there 2 p.m. the whole place is cleared out. The whole place is cleared out, and it's just for you. Unless you're in Miami yet, because everyone's an entrepreneur.
I love it. Yeah.
Miami is just different. It's different. It's like a different planet. Good pitch. You like that? I was practicing that all weekend. All weekend long.
Yeah, facts, Josh. I mean, that's what the community has allowed a lot of people to do, as well as me and Nick. If you need more friends who are, if you need more friends who match your personality, come to the clubhouse, bro. The clubhouse works perfect for that. You can meet so many people who are trying to accomplish the same goals. So now you're bettering the area of your life that includes your friends, right, and your associates. So yeah, man, I think that's a big W from the clubhouse, and yeah, your environment, man.
All right, here we go. We're starting to poke. Daily candle's starting to come on up. See if it can re-break the highs here during NY Open. So 30 closures in 14 minutes. The 15-minute though, unfortunately, closed here with no top wick, right? So we don't want to jump the gun too early here. So let's wait for that 30 closure, and then we'll go from there. Almost time if we get a closure.
Yeah, we got no news today, so that's a W.
Don't meet me there, beat me, man. What up, Sam, man? Let's go, Josh. Look forward to seeing you in the club, man. Look forward to seeing you there. We've had such incredible guests here at the clubhouse. So for those of you guys who have been there for post New York, like after the stream, we've had just an incredible time with John, and like C Melly's been on there a lot, Scott's been on there a lot, AB Mike's been pulling up, although he's been on vacation and stuff. Just a lot of really good questions from solid guys on there, So the afternoon session has been incredible. The Asian session's been lit. We've had John up there, me, Green, who else? George VDM's been up there. Scott's been hanging out for Asian. So Asian's been pretty lit, man. And London has really been awesome. Me, George, and Magnus honestly have been just holding it down up there on London. So London's been actually pretty cool. I haven't really traded London in a while, so it felt pretty cool to be there last week with you guys and do all that good stuff. The top G's. Oh, man. Have I heard from Don? Yeah, man. Of course. He calls me every day. We talk, friends. We hang out, we talk on the phone for hours. I mean, trading is just so incredible. It's just so awesome, man. We just talk all the time. It's just incredible. Yeah, so I've been talking with him every day.
on FaceTime, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Don. Oh, I thought you meant my boy Dan. No, Don, I haven't heard from him. Not. I thought you meant Dan, bro. Sorry. Sam's good, man. Sam's chilling. Sam's in PA somewhere, having a great time.
Living his life, man.
He's living it up. Look at all you guys. Don. Man. Gang. Holy. Holy. Holy moly. You guys don't got nothing going on, like, in your life, you know what I mean, to, like, focus on? Everyone's still wondering, where's Don? Where is he?
Right, bro.
Nobody knows nothing. Watch your mouth.
What you wanna do? How you doing? Watch your mouth. Nobody knows nothing. How you doing?
Nobody knows nothing, bro.
How you doing? Yo, chat, how you doing?
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna take some buys, chat. No one knows nothing.
Get some biz. No clue who that is. Yeah, some of you guys are clueless. Like, who? Yeah, I actually haven't played that in a
Yeah,
while.
Josh,
yeah.
facts.
And
Ordered filled.
I know that Don was here too, right? The original.
I'm the original Don Dada.
Damn, no one knows nothing. Oh man. All right, closure's coming up in 9 minutes. 9 minutes. Hugo is in the house. What's up, Hugo? What's up, Hugo?
There you go.
Hugo. Hey, chat.
Oh,
Mike.
3N, what's good, bro?
John, did you know Mike was here last week? Who
No, I
remembers
didn't.
Mike.
Of course, I remember Mike.
He's a legend.
Major legend. Yeah,
Mike,
Jay
I
Mac,
forgot
right?
how he got. How did he even like? Yeah, I forgot how like he became a legend. Order.
I forget too.
Johnny 8 figs. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Nice, Sam, man. Yeah,
Only
these
way
guys
is
are
up.
great. George, C. Melly, John, Scott, Magnus, all of them, man. Green's been out there, an Asian man. Where's Green at today? Green, where you at? Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
Hey, honestly, the price, it's worth the price alone just to see the man, the myth, the legend, MG, Mod God himself. I mean, come on. Come on.
Yeah. Yo, Green, you'll be there for Asian tonight, right? Yeah, you got the chance to see him tonight. Live.
All right, 7 minutes.
Let's go, Pablo.
Let's get it. One sec.
Morning, Travis.
Travis in the house. What up, laddie? What's good? Last week we took a loss with the win. Went up 1. No, not a chance. Check the stream.
What's good, AB Mike?
Yo, what up, James?
Yeah, rewatch the speed.
Travis, how was your weekend, bro? How was the weekend, my man? You had a good one? Good, good, good. What up, Pablo? What's up? What's up, AB Mike? AB Mike, you're a G,
Yo,
bro.
chat.
Straight up.
AB Mike is a G. AB Mike, did you leave how was the wedding, bro? Is your trip done?
Word, how was it, man? Talk to us.
Back
how
home?
was the vacay? When will the webinar recording come out? It's going to be in the clubhouse today.
Just wait on it.
Just wait on it. Just wait. It's coming in. Hey, so look, once you break this high here, you might go, right? But I don't care about that because I'm not here to chase volume here today. I'm here to wait for my playbook and wait for setups to show up. So if we break the high here, you may run, but I'm willing to sit tight for 5 more minutes here for this closure to happen. If the trade leaves without me, I don't really care. So I'm gonna wait for a closure above here, and if we get the 30 to close above, then I'm gonna look to execute a position. But if we break this high, you might get a push at 820, or actually 820 just passed, so that was probably your push. So you might get some volume here, but I'm gonna wait on the closure.
Oh damn, maybe Mike. All right, bet, bro. Party's just starting.
Oh. Oh. What was my devotional about today? Devotional. Well, today my study today is in Luke chapter 12, verse 16 through 34. We're talking about the rich fool. So it's been very good, very good.
Hey, yo, chat. I forgot to give you guys your daily reminders as well as myself. Hey, it's another day to do the job, right? Follow our plan. It's another day to be patient and disciplined to our system, and know that good trading is all about being satisfied with building good habits and not with our P&L, right? So, yep. If we attach ourselves to the process, the outcome will naturally attach to us. So, let's say process focus today.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Better late than never. Yep. Yes, sir. Oh.
Friday was a lost day for you guys. Yeah, I don't know what you're seeing. Your winning count increased by 1. How? It didn't. So if you go back to Friday's stream, there shouldn't be any change to any win or any number like that. Come on, man. You gotta watch the stream first.
I hope you're looking at your data like that, like you do at Knicks.
Oh, let me waste my time real quick. Make sure I'm not tripping. What's the record? 5-1. Friday stream. 5-0. What win increased? So the 1 is here now for the loss, right? But which win? I'm not sure what you mean. Me do not know what you're talking about.
Yo, it's good,
Took the trade when it broke the previous resistance. Nice, nice. Nice, nice. I let Friday's trade run, came back. Yeah, nice. Yeah, Friday's trade ran. Yeah, Friday's trade, actually, we got tapped down. It just started moving up from there.
Yeah, I think we were the liquidity.
We were the liquidity.
Definitely.
Some days you're the liquidity.
That would
Even
be.
when you follow your
It's a
rules
probabilities
to the
game
T.
too.
Yep.
Right? The probabilities mean that we could do everything right, but the probabilities aren't in our favor, so we can still lose the trade just because the probabilities weren't in our favor.
Yep. All right, so if we can get a nice little pullback here, we have a nice wick fill ahead of us for 8:30. So as I mentioned, if you break that high, you should start to move up. So let's see if this will wait for us here. We got 59 seconds. It's got to leave a wick, right? So we can fill that wick, and then I'll look for a buy position after getting a lower wick.
Man,
You
we gotta
better
juice
give us a
here.
top wick. You better pull back.
Always in the
net.
last 3
Word.
minutes.
Hey, last week we ran into a bunch of that. Last week we were ready to go, man. Ready to go like probably 5 or 6 times, and you know, at the last minute, you don't get what you're looking for. It's like a last minute deal, you know? It's that one little thing we're not gonna leave in your deal anymore. It's like y'all will still sign the page. Okay. Not me.
Hell no, bro. Our deal or no deal.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah, okay, yeah. So the cars won't include airbags. Okay, no problem. I wanted that. It would have been great. I mean, I do have kids, but okay, here you go. Done. All right, so we close with no top wick, unfortunately.
Bro, still that.
So what are you gonna do now? Are you gonna take this buy if your rule is not to, or are you gonna be disciplined and wait for the next best setup? What are you guys gonna do? Now is the testing time on Monday. You've been so anxious to get into the market since Friday last week. You were all ready to go, but the clubhouse wasn't open on Sunday, so you've been fiending out for a trade. Everything was looking really good up until the last 45 seconds. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Are you gonna build good habits, or are you gonna build bad habits? What's the wave today? What are we working on? You focusing on the money, or you not focusing on the money today?
Doesn't the stream help you? I was always, when Raja would look at something and be like, nope, I'm not in that. That would just like help me so much, right? I'm like, wait, I'm getting in, you know? What do you mean not in? No, nope. And then it would go in, I go a couple pips in profit, and then it just stopped me out. Damn, I show this to Raja. Punch in the air. I almost had my fix. Yeah, hey, look, this could keep ripping too, by the way, right? 1 hour candle's still open here. 4 hour candle's still open, just broke the highs there. So this can continue ripping up, even though it doesn't have no wick. Previous 15 didn't have a wick either, and it kept moving, so you just never know. Sell. Good luck. Telling you it's here. Yeah, and then you gotta wait. I know. Happens. So if this resistance isn't here to the left, then probably would have been interested, right? Like, let's say this was the resistance we were playing, then that looks great. You know, it looks like a beautiful celery play. But with that there, which has been playing a pretty big role all day, no need to take a buy.
This is where patient pays, y'all. You were waiting for a move. Price didn't want to give it to you. It went without you. So what do you do now? You wait for another move.
True.
That's it.
I noticed a big problem. I try to pass funded in the same week and end up messing. Yeah. Yup. Well, that's the idea, right? The idea is to get you all rattled in your mind, right? That's why, like, a lot of you guys should have goals to take advantage of the funding companies if you need capital, and then once you don't need capital anymore, you don't need them, right? You start to trade your own cash, and now you can actually participate in the market and play the game for what it is. That's why on a day-to-day basis, it doesn't really matter if I win the trade or lose the trade. I know the system at the end of the day will yield me profits, right? But at the end of any given trade, it doesn't really matter to me what the outcome is, because at the end of the day, it's just a little negative in my account or a little positive in my account. It's not, oh my God, I was 7%, I was almost there, and now I'm down back to 5.5%. Like, all that is completely eliminated. You know, that's not real trading, right? Real traders don't have to think about those things and have the pressure of those things. Real traders are trading the markets for what they are based off of their playbook. So at the end of the day, like, when you understand what you're doing when it comes to a prop firm, play that game. Like yesterday, we played on a golf course, unfortunately, where the greens weren't all done yet, right? But there was a nice little circle there. So we switched the game, right? We altered our playing and our performance to play that specific game better. So this time, instead of actually hitting the ball in the hole because the greens were all like not done yet, we just said, hey, whoever's the closest to the hole in that red circle, right, wins. So we altered our performance due to the rules of the game, right? So when you're talking about funding companies, you're technically altering your performance, right, to abide by the rules and to win that specific game with those rules. Where in your own cash account, you're very chill. You're very chill. All right, you're slowly on the just trade by trade. So it takes a bit of pressure off, but if you need the capital, you need the capital for now, you know, so you got to play their game. But just know that you have to play their game. So I think the smartest way to go about trading funded accounts is trade them for what they actually are. No, you did not get $100,000 trading account. You did not. Doesn't matter how much you would think you got $100,000 trade account, you didn't, right? Because if you have your 100K account, how much can you lose? You can lose 10K. So you have 10K, right? So now understand what you did was for X amount of dollars, right? You purchased a certain amount of capital, aka a certain amount of drawdown. So where most people are like, let's say they're gonna risk like 3% on a 100K account, they're really risking 30%, right? Believe it or not, because they're risking 30% of that 10K. Right? So what you want to do is you want to say, hey, how much do I have to play with in terms of drawdown? Forget about the 100K, 50K, all that stuff's nonsense, right? It's just BS, just marketing stuff. The idea is you have drawdown that you've bought. You have capital that you have a little bit of wiggle room to work with and make something out of. So play it that way versus thinking you're about to get this $100,000 account and, you know, it's okay to, you know, well, $4,000 is only 4%. No, dude. That's 40% of everything you got, right? And if you go a little bit more than that, you're capped out at your max daily drawdown. So just understand that for what it is. Play that game for what it is. There's nothing wrong with it, right? Just use it to your advantage to get your capital. And then I'm telling you, enjoy the live markets. Enjoy the live markets on a live account after that.
I really like the advice that I was given, and it was look at it as your buy and drawdown. So risk according to your drawdown, and not according to the account balance that you have, right? So risk according to that $10,000 of that 100K drawdown that you have, instead of risking according to the 100K.
Yeah, you guys ever blow accounts in a day? You're like, I only risked 5%. Nah, brother. You risked 50.
And
right? You risk 50% of it. So that's why you blow accounts in a day. Imagine if you only risked 5% off of the actual drawdown you bought. Then you would never have an issue with hitting those max daily drawdowns. You dig? I know most traders aren't going to tell you that. I know they're going to chipper you up and get you excited about your $100,000 account, but we don't do that here. We got to tell you guys the truth. We got to keep it real. Got to keep it funky with you. So you got the right expectations and you're not, you know, just trading on hopes and dreams and wishes here. $40K? Did we hit 40K? Did we hit the 40K mark? I think we did. Congratulations, chat. 40K is done. From 4 to 400 to 4,000 to 40,000. What a year and a half it's been. Many lives impacted. A lot of money made. A lot of money made. A lot of you guys made a lot of money in the charts. Congratulations. It's super cool to have a community and a family of 40,000 entrepreneur day traders looking to get better and better. And that's who I like rolling with, man. I like rolling with the winners. So I'm happy to roll with you guys and 40K winners. And now we go to 50K and then 100K. Yeah, sir.
Oh,
Yeah, sir.
W.
I'll be honest, 4K almost seemed like it was much more of like a celebratory like thing than 40. It's just pretty crazy, man. Pretty crazy, but man, wow, 40K.
Oh.
40K with 443 videos. I thought it was 440. By the way, we've done about 400 and I would say probably 440 live streams at this point. I'm not sure the exact number, but we do a little live streaming, man. We do a little live streaming.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. 500 episodes in, and who's counting? Who's counting, C Melly? We ain't counting out here. We're just working. Victorious year, gang.
Binge
It's gonna be
watching.
Victorious 2025.
Uh,
I told you guys over and over and over again last year that this year would be one that we go to the next levels, right? And we truly did that, right? Not only in our presence here, not only in our trading, not only in our results, our group, but man, we've just gone to a new level here. So continuing to level up is what we do. That's what we do. Green.
Sure.
Would you look at it?
The only way is up, y'all.
It's up. It's all up.
Oh, yeah, AJ. I remember how many people were on the first live. Nick, what we have? 3 people? 3 people on there?
We
4
had like
people?
3 or 4 maybe. I remember I text Green that day. I'm like, where are you, bro? Come on, we're getting started. It's only 3 people there. I need 4.
All right.
Text Scott. Scott, can you hear the music?
When there was 1,000 people, I was like, I kind of like talking. I kind of like talking to 4 people better instead of 1,000.
Yeah, well, that's why I like the clubhouse.
that growth happened quick though.
The clubhouse, so we go from the stream at like 1,000 to like 1,500, and then the clubhouse is super chill because that goes down to like 100 people. So I like those intimate settings.
Same.
Yeah, many lives impacted, you know, many lives, you know, many people have come and gone here, right? And sometimes like there are certain people that will serve you for a season, you know, and I'm all about like the long-term guys and girls that want to run here, but you can't sleep on the ones that have been impacted and kind of just like slid in and slid out, you know, and just kind of left with something. You know, my goal and my job here is just to make you better than you were when you came in, right? To leave you better when you walk out than you were when you came in. And that's my goal, whether that be you're here for a couple minutes, a couple hours, couple days, couple months, couple years. My goal is to make those that come in contact with us just better than they were when they came in. So as long as we're doing that, we're right on track. The numbers, all that stuff doesn't really faze me at this point. We're just going to keep winning, right? We're just going to keep winning and working for God.
Amen.
Thank you, Roni. Thank you. Working the land, baby. Working the land. That's all we do.
That's it, bro. Leave it up to God to grow. That's it.
Yeah, a lot have come and gone. Yep, a lot have. And yeah, what's really cool is sometimes you hear about some of the people who have gone for a while now, but they come back and they tell you, hey, Nick, man, you know, like, I just want to let you know I got a really good sales job and I found a good girlfriend and I started going to church. I'm actually making money. But, bro, I got baptized 2 weeks ago. Like, those are the coolest stories. Like, although they may not be trading with us anymore or even trading in general, their lives have shifted in a positive way, and that's really all I care about. It really is. So as long as we're doing that, we're all good. Is there a track sheet? If you come to our Discord here, you can see all the trades I take. So winners, losers, on stream, off stream. These are gonna be every trade. Where is that one? Where is it? Trade of the day. Yeah, so if you come to the trade of the day channel, one sec. Trade of the day here, you can see all my trades that I've taken. Yeah, so this was Friday's trade. This is the one that we got stopped out on just by a couple pips there, and then it just shot
And
up.
it just tapped us in too, man.
Yeah, that's true. It just tapped us in on that too. So the only thing, so when I was looking at my trades this weekend, the only thing I think we could have done better was originally I think we had we were looking to take the buys off of the high here, right? But then that was like 20 pips from there to there, so decided to take it off of this candle. So the only thing I think I could have done better on this trade was maybe use that as my entry and not the previous candle there. That's about it. Other than that, I thought still think it was a great trade.
Yeah, hell yeah, great trade.
Yeah, but yeah,
Good
you
loss.
can see all my trades here. Trade after trade after trade after trade. Trades on trades on trades. Trades on trades on trades. What you'll notice is you'll find that there's only 4. You'll find that every trade looks like one of 4 different trades. Yeah, every one of them. Yeah, this was. I'll never forget this one. I'll keep this one in mind forever. Yeah, but that's going to be Trade of the Day channel in the Discord. All right, no follow through here at 8:30 after the closure with no top wick there, so not really missing much here. Just gonna wait.
Yeah, word, Captain.
Those testimonies.
Yeah, bro.
are
Like
beautiful.
I said.
They really are, man. Nah, Xander said that those testimonies are beautiful, and they are. They really are. We've had certain guys say, you know, hey, look, like, you know, I did a lot of messing up in the past and really just cleaned my act together. You know, got things together with my wife and my family, and got things under control underneath the roof, and doing better in my job. And man, I really want to get back into trading, but just wanted to let you know, like, everything's going well. Like, man, you don't have to get back into trading. You know, the fact that life is improving, and, you know, I'm not sitting there waiting for anyone to come back, right? So I just want to make sure everyone's life is on the up and up as they come in contact with me. And then, you know, there's other stories that go the other way, gang. Man, I walked away from the stream. I stopped reading. I stopped listening to podcasts. I started doing this again. I don't know what to do. I don't want people to fall into that side of the story. And we hear that too, you know, and those are the two sides of the coin. What am I looking for? Buy or sell? I was looking for buys above here on the closure, but we closed at no wick at the top. So that goes against my rules. So now I just got to sit here and hang out and wait for some sort of, like, maybe move down like this. All right. And then a new support to form. Something like that. And then I will look to take a buy right here. And then hopefully up, 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 and away we go. So that's the next best idea here. Apple event today. Oh, nice. W. What's up, Captain? Let's get it, bro. Let's get it.
Let's go, Captain. I believe in you, bro. I know you can do it.
Hey, someone else is already doing it. Why not you?
Heck yeah.
Someone save me from my boss. Oh, no. Been talking for an hour, barely left. So, Lewis. Jim, no one cares. Get out of here. TT live stream's on. Go back to your office.
Tell your boss to shut up.
I'll let you know when I'm finished with the work. boss just be talking. It's like, bro, he's like, I had too much time off this weekend. I had to spend it with my family. Would you believe that? Glad
That 3-day weekend.
You, Lewis. I wish you were my son. Starts getting some weird vibe. Hey, Lewis, want to come eat lunch over here with me?
So,
We're thinking about giving you an extra pay raise here today. My boss terminated.
think about adding you to the friend group.
You've been terminated. So what was that like? Because that's never fun. Why did they terminate you?
Too much trading.
Oh yeah, no, literally too much trading and less office work. Man, oh man. So I remember when I first, so this is back in 2011. This is when I first really started getting into the idea of personal growth and development. I had met a business team that I started running with, and they just started blowing my mind, man. Like some of you guys get your mind blown here and there on this live stream. These guys were just blowing my mind, right, on what was taking place and how positive they were, how like steadfast they were, and just moving forward, kicking butt, you know what I mean? So I started getting fired up about that. I would start reading this book. It was the first book I really ever read. It was even before The Magic of Thinking Big, and it was a book called The Quantum Leap. And this book just absolutely, just completely shifted my mindset when it come to the change that I could actually create in my life, and it started lining up with what these guys were saying, right? So I started reading the book all day. So I was working this little quick lube. You guys know what quick lube is? Like a quick little oil change. I was working at this mechanic shop, and we were doing like these oil changes where people would come in and they kind of get it pretty quickly and get out. So if there wasn't any work, I'd be chilling in the little, that little thing that they give you, the office, like it's just like a little box, like a little closet, but they call it a room. There's nasty microwave in there that everyone uses, like Sally's nasty like broccoli pasta thing is just blasted all over the sides of it. And you're like, do I really want to put my ham and cheese hot pocket in this right now? I don't think so. And I was sitting in there reading, and man, the boss was getting so mad at me. But I'm like, yo, there's no cars coming in. Like, why can't I just read? They didn't want to see me win, man. They don't want to see you win. So, yeah, they fired me, and they terminated me. And I was like, all right, have a nice life. I'm going to go win.
Yeah.
Didn't know how, didn't know if, but I just knew I was going to try.
Facts, bro.
Don't be acting like y'all don't know about Sally's broccoli pasta, nasty from last Friday, all over the microwave while you're trying to heat up your little egg sandwich from the gas station. Don't try to play yourself. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I've done it.
Yes, bro. One day in class, we couldn't have our computers out, and I was about so I had to grab my computer, took it out. The teacher was tight as hell. I didn't put my computer back, so got detention and got suspended from school for a little bit just because I didn't obey to the teacher, I guess. But yeah, bro, got to take trading more serious than the teacher.
Yeah,
definitely.
I'd like to tell you guys exactly what I said to him, but man, I was not saved at that point in life, so I don't really want to mention it. Yeah, let's just say it didn't just go like, you're fired, okay, bye. It was a little different than that, but I wasn't saved at that point, and we won't talk about that. Only a few know about that. Where's my cousin Frankie? Frankie. Yeah, the Quantum Leap, man. The Quantum Leap. I don't know where that book is. I haven't read it again after that. Haven't seen it again after that. I don't even know where it went. My buddy's mom had a little bookshelf of personal growth and development stuff, and he was like, "Hey, man, you sound like you're like you would be interested in one of these books here." He's like, "Check it out." So I checked it out, and man, it's changed my life. Nah, honestly, I don't remember the author. I just can't. I think I've brought the book up on the stream once before, but to be honest, I can't remember. This was back in 2011. I didn't even know how to read. I was like, what's that word? Let me skip it. Didn't even know how to read at that point. All right, let's see what we're doing here. So 4 hour moving up, pushing up here nicely, coming into this range now. So we'll see what happens in this range. 1 hour candles got 6 minutes left on it. Same at the 30, no follow through. So, you know, no wick, no entry. That's the reason why. And now we just wait for a little pullback and should be good to go. Nah, I didn't say anything about his mom. I wasn't that bad, man. Damn. Can't be talking about people's moms. I'm running out of days to read all these great book recommendations. Let's go. Yeah, it gets to the point where you're like, I want to read books, like, but there's more books than time in a way. So I'd be thinking about that. I'd be like, damn. Yeah, now I just listen to a lot of podcasts now more than I read books because I just got these crazy kids over here right now. My house is like a zoo. So yeah.
Yeah, Bogue 3N, man. I feel like risk is your own appetite. You know, whatever you want to risk per trade, whatever you're comfortable with losing, that's what you should risk. You know, on any given trade, you know, you look at it and be like, what do I want to risk on this? You know, what am I comfortable with losing here? And that's what I would risk.
Let me try and find the book. Hold on 1 sec. Let's see if I can remember it just from the image.
Damn, Travis. Crazy. Man said square up.
Square up.
You never had an employee talk to him like that, Travis.
To be honest, it might have been that black and red one, but it wasn't. I didn't have that cover on mine. I'm pretty sure the cover on mine was like white. And I don't, excuse me, I don't remember who the author was. Yeah, nothing looks familiar on the Google image. But it may have been that black and red one. Pritchett? Yeah, it might have been that one. Yeah.
Yeah, where, Travis?
Taking a low risk trade on the 15 fade. Nice. When the low breaks. Cool. Yeah, we probably will get a bit of a pullback here. But there's 3 minutes left. I'm just gonna wait on this candle to close. Would this be considered a seller if it stays above? Not really, because you look at the candle look at the way that they look. So this one has no wick. This one has a steep wick. It should be really the other way around, where it's like the bullish candle has a pretty decent wick, and then the bearish one has more of like a something like this, right? So this is like your ideal looking celery play, where that looks completely different, right? Because normally on the celery play, you want to enter right here, bam, right? And then look to fill that wick and then continue running. So if we have a celery play here, like, it's different, right? The wick is way up here and there's a zone right here, right? So at that point, it's not the best. It's not printing the best, like the way we want to see it, especially with this guy having no wick on the top. But what would be nice though is very simply a push down here, right, like this, and then potentially another push that rejects, right? And then come 9:30 we have, or 9:15, we get an impulse fade can start moving back up, right, to clean this whole range here. I've been fired from every normal job I ever had. Been entrepreneur for 4 years. I've told a few managers to kick rocks. Yeah, kid was wildin'. Sounds like kind of like me too. Sounds just about the same, Stephen B. Sometimes I wouldn't even say anything. I'd be like, this is the paycheck for 2 weeks. I'm gone. I'm out of here. It
Does
wasn't even
not
that
show back up.
people were nice people, right? The job, they were nice. But yeah, I just couldn't deal with the paycheck. The paycheck was the only thing off. See, some of y'all don't care about the paycheck for some reason. Some of you guys like, well, the community's nice and the staff is really awesome, and you know they have my best interest in mind, and you know they'll
The
let me.
boss likes me.
Yeah, man. But what about the money, man? Well, you know, the money's not there. I mean, I can't really afford to live on it, but I mean, what am I gonna do? Come on, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
What am I gonna do?
Isn't it crazy how much we've been programmed, right? If you really think about it, from a young age, we've legit been programmed by two random people that we call parents, that we have no idea what they did growing up. We have like almost no idea to who they are. They were like 30 by the time we were born. They lived a whole life by the time we were born, and then those are the people that programmed us, right? So yeah, whether that was good or not good, that's irrelevant, but that's the reality of it. You know, you spawned here randomly, upside down, butt naked, two people grabbed you, and they just said, all right, we're going to teach them everything we know, and that's you. So that was me too, and a lot of my programming was, it was stinking thinking, it was average, it was mediocre, it was, you know, gossiping, it was complaining, it was all that, you know what I mean? And I had to reprogram the mind, right, by getting around the right people. So once you realize that you can now be the programmer, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. I truly feel like I'm at and I was probably going to save this talk for the clubhouse, but I actually feel like I am on another level of consciousness than I was born on, like, or at least that I was on 5 years ago. Because, you know, we talk about Think and Grow Rich a lot, right? And we talk about how I journal and how I write the life I want and how I've really been able to accomplish it at this point. And you go on a different level of consciousness when you know, right? So I no longer think this stuff works, or I no longer hope that this stuff works. Like, I'm so happy and grateful now that $50,000 a month flows effortlessly into my bank account, right? I no longer think that works or hope it works, or, you know, this guy said it works and maybe it could work for me. I know it works. I know it works now because I've seen it time and time and time again play out in my life. And I believe now that I have officially upgraded to another level of consciousness, to the point where I know that I'm a creator. Right? Our creation, right? We were created by the Creator. We were made in His image and His likeness. That means that we ourselves can create as well. And how do we do it? Through the spoken word. So the fact is that I now understand that that is true, that is real, and how I can literally write anything I want and bring it to me. I don't even have to go looking for it. I don't even have to go searching or getting it or any of that. It'll come straight to me. And it's a whole new level, right? And when you get onto this level, just think of consciousness like these levels here, right? So from like most of our life, right, we're probably sitting on either this one or this one, right? But I truly feel like I've now advanced. And what's cool is that some of the feelings like depression and anxiety and fear and doubt and all that stuff, they don't exist on this level, right? Because remember, up here, you're thinking everything in life happens for me, not to me. So all these, they're gone. They no longer exist on this level playing field, right? So I want to help you guys, right? Raise that consciousness and go to the next levels in your consciousness. And I'm sure that there's people way up here, right? How do you think 10 families control the entire world? Because they keep us on this level of consciousness right here, right? Right here. You guys won't take good notes. The stream may get taken down later. They know how to keep us right here, vibrating so low, broke, dumb, stupid, and unhealthy. They know if we're unhealthy, we can't focus on new levels of consciousness. They know if we're broke, we can't focus on new levels of consciousness. Are you kidding me? Right? So they understand the power of this. And they've used everything like fake dopamine and all that to keep us right here, right here. But when you start escaping, right, and start doing these personal growth and development activities and getting around different people, like I hang around some of my buddies I'm 34. These guys are like 28, 29. They're making like $250,000 a month, operating at a totally different level, right? In the consciousness. So, yeah, that's for what it's worth. But yeah, I truly feel like, you know, through the years after writing things down and accomplishing and just seeing them play out in my life, I just truly feel like we're on that next level now. Yeah. Screen record that. It might not be up here later. We'll talk more about that in the clubhouse. And we'll talk more about the spiritual laws that have allowed me to get there. So that now allow me to have no guesswork in the game. Nothing at all. Bring your kids to the clubhouse. By the way, I love the fact that you guys can bring your kids to the clubhouse and not have to feel like, oh man, he might throw an F-bomb out or say something crazy or do anything like that. Your kids are more than welcome. You'll never be disappointed with your kids being at the clubhouse and hanging out with you and building the dream with you. Yes, my paintings are gone. Sorry, hero of the day. Yeah. Matrix glitch. No, we're good. The stream's gonna be good. Everything will be alright.
I don't even got anything to add on that.
What up, Adam 8 Figs? Good to see you, man. Good to see ya. Oh yeah, that's right, Adam. Yeah, your daughter was there, yeah. So okay, cool. So yeah, so now I'm just gonna hang tight. What we're looking for, remember what I drew out earlier? That might come about here. So let's see if we get this like inverted celery deal, and I think buys are looking pretty good.
Agree.
Fairly new here. Can you explain the clubhouse? What's up, Paul? Is that Paul? Where'd that go? Yeah, Paul, what's up, man? How are you? Yeah, so the clubhouse is basically like us outside of the stream. So this is pretty much what it is. It's live Zoom, so basically a live stream for Asian session, London session, and New York session. So we opened all this up last week. It's been going phenomenal. So we've been trading during the Asian together. We've been trading during all through the London session, and then New York session we're here on YouTube. But once we shut down on YouTube, we go straight into the clubhouse and we just chill there till like 3 p.m.-ish, just kind of chatting, talking, teaching, trading, all things like that. We also do webinars, so we're going to do webinars every weekend on trading concepts, psychology, mentality, personal growth and development. We're going to do trade reviews throughout the week and a lot of other things, you know, webinars and all that good stuff, Discord channels. And yeah, so just think of the clubhouse as like the live stream on steroids. Yeah, it's absolutely incredible. Yeah, me and Anna will do some sort of podcast like that together. Yeah. How do you recover when you have a 50 pip stop loss and you were unable to manage it because a call came back, stop loss was hit? Nothing you can do about that. You know, if you got distracted and had to go answer a phone call, I mean, there wasn't really you can do. You know, the real management has to take place before the trade's ever taken. So that way, in case anything like that does happen, you know exactly what you're trying to do when you're trying to do it, right? So yeah, so all that has to be planned out before the trade, and sometimes you can't manage stops. You know, sometimes you're just not going to have the ability to manage, right? You're either going to have current candle stops, or there won't be any actual like closures or signs that can say, hey, close now before you hit your stop loss. You know, most trades will give you an opportunity to manage, but some of them won't. Some of them just gotta, you know, basically it stops or TP. Any spots left? Yeah, the clubhouse is fully open. Yeah, the clubhouse, there's no limitation on these. So we don't have like a limit. We're not going to be that guy who's like, there's only 10 spots left. Meanwhile, there's not, 15 spots left, man. First 15.
One
you know what I
spot.
mean? This thing is open for anyone and everyone. If you can't get in yet, don't even stress it. You'll get in when you get in, and all the timing will be right.
Yeah, another thing too, motion. When I seen that my losses were way bigger than my wins, I noticed that I was closing my wins too early because I was, one, scared of losing the profit that I had, and I was unconfident in my targets, and two, because I was leaving pips on the table, right? So I think look back in your data if you don't have any data, start collecting data. But if you have it, great, look into it, see, all right, well, am I closing my wins early? Like, how many pips am I getting on my wins versus losses? Like, how are my wins not matching my losses, right? And I kind of was in the similar cycle as you. So I looked at my data and I was like, oh my God, John, you're closing your wins too early, G. Like, you're leaving pips on the table, bro. You gotta hold, right? You gotta hold your trades. To get a different outcome, you need to do a different input, right? So I had to start working on that. I had to start focusing on holding my winners till TP. I had to focus on reading the charts and the candlesticks and being like, yo, how many pips are you willing to give me to the markets, right? And holding for that. So yeah, man, nothing changes if nothing changes, man. So start focusing on building good habits that will ultimately lead to you changing your results. For different results, we need different habits. Yeah, man. And not only was I cutting my wins too early, but I wasn't managing my risks, right? I also wasn't managing my losses either. If the trade closed against me, I would be like, screw this. It's either TP or nothing. But the trade closed against me, stating that I had a higher probability of it hitting my stops now. So I should have just caught my loss there, right? So yeah, man, I think if we keep it simple, right? With how do we have bigger wins than losses? I think keep it simple, right? Hold your winners and cut your losses, and find a way according to your data where you can do that according to your system. Let's go, Nick. Go.
That's true. Albert Einstein said that basically, like, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and trying and expecting a different result. So if things aren't working, there's a reason. You have to examine that data like John's talking about there and find out what you could be doing differently that can get you better results. If you keep doing the same thing expecting different results, I mean, just think about that. Just take a minute, right? Just stop everything, the stream, all the noise in your house, and think about it. If I keep doing the same thing, I'll keep getting the same result. It only makes sense.
Yeah. No, it does, man.
Just ponder on that for like 40 seconds.
You got it, man. You got to ponder on that. You got to ponder on just how your life's about to go. How's your life about to be? How are you about to live your life? Like, what's about to happen if you continue with these actions that you have, right? Like Nick says, do you even sit and think about it with yourself? Like, yo, these actions that I'm doing right now, like, what is the outcome of this going to look like, right? In 15 months or 2 years, whatever it may be, right? So like Nick always says, have the end in mind, right? So that goes for both things, have the end in mind if your actions are good and or bad, right? And that will scare you a bit too, to continue to change up your habits and get better.
Remember what Earl Nightingale said? Men simply just don't think. My mentor explained it early on to me. He said, Nick, most people spend more time spending a 2-week vacation once a year than they spend planning their entire future. He's like, if you can plan your future now, you'll live your future later. Those that are just going to plan their vacations, they'll do that, but they'll continue to have the same results in the future than they're having right now. And that's most of the time not the greatest, not exactly what we want. So in order for us to get a different result, we've got to do different things. You got to you guys ever been G-checked? You got to G-check yourself. Give yourself a little G check.
Yes, sir. Very true.
Where's what's his name? Tradeaholic. G check, son.
Check. Oh yeah, really. If you guys haven't yet tried to solitude, what I mean by that is just sitting with your own thoughts and talking, having a conversation with yourself. I really highly recommend you do that and just test it out. Just test it out how it is, and let me know.
It's not a matter of if, but when. You know, even the most professional gardener or professional farmer can only do so much, right? And the rest is dependent upon God, right? To put some rain down or make the soil good, right? You can only do so much, but as long as you're doing the work that it takes to get to the next level, for some reason God just makes a way. He just makes a way in the strangest ways ever. He'll push some things away and pull some things in front of you, and all of a sudden you won't know how it happened, but it happened. You know, so no, regardless, the farmer needs to do a lot of work, but at the end of the day, he's still got to count on God to make that thing grow. So same thing in your life. Stop trying to do everything. Just do what you can, right? What's necessary, and then leave the rest into God's hands.
Sir.
All right, let's see what we got going on here. We might have a 15 closure coming up.
Closure.
We got 9:15 here too, so we got some volume coming in. We might have a 15 closure here. And I am pretty long here on gold, so let's take a look, see if we can get a bottom wick, and then we may have a position here. Let's see if we get something. Got about like a 65 pip stop for like a 110 pip target here. So a nice clean range moving up. And it's looking pretty good. So let's see if we can get a little bit of a bottom wick and then have a buy stop here. It could always be worse. That's right, Crypto Madden. That's correct. Literally.
Yeah.
You know, we're most of us live better than kings and queens of the day back in the day. Dudes didn't have computers. Man didn't have no cell phone. Could just look at anything he wants, anytime he wants. Dude didn't have Uber Eats.
Uber Eats and DoorDash.
All right, can we break that low here and start to create a steeper bottom wick? If we can, I'm gonna have a buy stop. Man said, what's the other one? DoorDash. I'm hungry.
I want cold stone.
Can you trade gold on top one? Yes. That's probably why they accomplish more? Probably, right? Nowadays, you're like, I'm bored. Let me go order DoorDash on my phone. Spend money I don't have. Why not? I'm bored.
Put my last dollar on the tip.
Remember, Earl Nightingale, most men don't think. So what do you do when you're bored? Do you order DoorDash and Chunky Monkey ice cream and have your fake dopamine, or do you start to think? Deep thoughts. Alright, can we break the lows here? Let's see. Is there a way to control the audio on Zoom? Yeah, I think so. Let me see. Did we break that low? I don't think we broke it, right?
We just tried to, yeah.
I'd rather us break the low here before I have a buy stop. Y'all can do anything you want, but for me, I'm gonna wait for that low to break, and then I'm gonna have a buy stop there. There we go. All right, so let's do this. Buy stop. So gold is pretty bullish at the moment. 4 hours been pushing up. We've broken daily highs. Well, we've got a breakout here on the 15-minute. We've got 9:15, so we should have volume coming in. Buy stops will be kind of set here on the break of the 15-minute highs, and stops are going to be kept below the 15 lows, back in the range over there. So 9:30 is coming up as well. If let's say if like time starts ticking on this candle, and we get to the point where there's like just a few minutes left, like 3 or 4 minutes left, we'll delete, and then we'll potentially set up for like a 15 celery here. But as of right now, I'm gonna have a buy stop on this break of the high here and see where we can go.
Sir, looks good. Just another trade, right? Just another trade.
Have a steak instead, yeah. Man, I'm just straight full on carnivore now. Like I just eat on a cutting board every night nowadays. Yeah. I feel like
with my hands.
I feel like a barbarian. My wife be getting I'd be cutting her steak in like little nice pieces, putting it in the bowl. I'm just over here just like eating off the cutting board, like just eating with my hands and stuff.
That's how it be.
Alea's like, I love steak. Right? How come? She sees mommy and daddy. If mommy and daddy are eating freaking cinnamon toast crunch bowls of cereal, she'd love that too. She'd love that too. I love reading. I wonder why. Right? Your kids are watching, man. If you can't do it for you, how about your kids? How about your kids, man? Your kids are watching. They are watching you. Full margin activated. Full margin. Or that fast food, yeah, man. My kid doesn't know McDonald's exists. She has never heard the word McDonald's before.
Thank God, bro.
All right, so let's take a look
Some
at
kids
this.
eat McDonald's every day.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a 46 pip advantage point here that I would say break even looks pretty good at. And then I like just, trying to get the move here. Let's look left here. Yeah, I like partials right around this level here. So somewhere around these areas. See how you kind of have like all this running in there? So I like partials sitting right around those levels there. Yeah.
What is that, 39 on the futures chart? Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that too.
It's gonna be like a 60 pip move. So we got volume coming in, right? We got volume, we've got 930. So I'm not gonna, shortcut this one or cheapen this one. I'm just gonna wait and see if we can get like 60 out of this. The 1R here. BE and then the partials. Let me see if there's anything better for BE. Not really.
I like that. I like that advantage point.
All right, I like BE right here. So this looks good for break even. As we can see, there's a couple touches here, right? One here, one here, one here. So if price comes up, we touch there, there's a chance that just like this time, and this time, that we could reverse, right? So that's going to be like my break-even point right there. Yeah, sometimes I don't show you guys, like, I'll just be like, this is BE, but this is what I look for, right? When I'm going break-even, you see all the touches here. How many times we've just tapped into that area and pulled away, whether it be coming down, tapping, pulling up, coming up, tapping, pulling down. So yeah, so that's going to be like that area for me. That will be about roughly like 38 pips. So yeah, So on a Monday, if you'd like, and I might be interested in doing that too, just closing 80% there. All right, and then letting your runner go. If this was a Friday, maybe I'd let it all go, but I'm gonna kind of see what I want to do, right? If there's a candle that closed with no wick or something like that that kind of interrupts our process, then I'll close full there. If not, I'll just let it run. Am I activated?
Yes,
I'm
sir.
not. I'm not activated. I've got a buy stop here though. Let me just put it over here so you guys can see. Let's move this because we're playing this zone here. Yeah, I've got a buy stop on the break of the high here. Right around 25.05, 511. Yeah, what would be nice too is we get this red candle to close above, and then we got a celery play there.
I agree. Yep, but Edge has presented itself, so we're ready to execute. We know where our TP is, we know what our stop loss is and how much we're risking, and we also have a plan to manage this trade in a winning situation and losing situation, right? So we're ready to go here. The rest we leave in God's hands. The rest we leave in the hands of probabilities.
Yeah. Do we homeschool? I guess you can call it that. Maybe if you spelled homeschool EXAMPLE, then yeah, I guess you can call it that. Do you trade Top Step or my own capital? I trade my own capital. Yeah, I was thinking about trading some Top Step accounts too though in the clubhouse, so maybe I'll do that as well. Is trading futures better or easier? I think so. I like it better. There's no spread. Look at my spread right here on this. See my spread? Like that, the 0 would make it 1. Like if there was a 1 there, that'd be 1 pip. So we're not even near 1 pip at this point. Spread, and there's no slippage. I like it. I like it. Commissions aren't bad at all. Everything's regulated. Withdrawals are quick. Deposits are quick. Very, very seamless. I really like this broker here. Trade08 is the name of him.
Yep. Can wire it straight to your bank. Get the withdrawal on the same day. It's great.
Yeah. Yep. Literally, like I've withdrawn and deposit pretty big amounts too, like 10K plus, and I've never seen it take more than an hour to either hit my bank account or hit my trading account. Never once. Everything's been like 45 minutes.
Yep.
Especially if you do it early in the day and you give them some time, like it's very quick.
I think there's really no slippage or spread.
Yeah, no slip, no spread. Yeah, so
Commissions
that's
are
why
fun.
I wanted to see the low break again, because we want to see that low break. We don't want to just get activated and then there's really been no wick. So now that the low broke, and if we re-break the high, we could be pretty confident now that this candle made a low and now it's ready to move up. And let's get rid of some of these. I just think it looks super cluttered here. Let's just move this up. Yeah, let's just look at it like that. Let's see. Still a bit confused on the futures chart. Are they both the same platform? Are you trading on futures? I'm trading on futures, yeah. It's the same thing. I literally for the longest thought it was like such a different thing, but it's literally the exact same stuff.
For real,
The
bro.
only thing different is
We trade the exact same way.
Yeah, but the only thing different is like what we were talking about plus the price number here. So it's the prices are a little bit different, but the structure for the most part is the same, but the style of trading it doesn't change at all. Yeah, I used to think it was totally different. I actually held back. My buddy, wanted me to trade futures for like a year. I'm like, nah, I'm good. Yeah, Trade08. Yep. Trade08. Trade-O-Vate took a week to give you a payout. That's probably because you did ACH. So you gotta do a bank wire. If you want it same day, like same hour in a way, you gotta do bank wire. If it's the same, then why change the future? Well, I just told you a few of the differences, right? Another big difference too is regulated, right? So US regulated broker, which is where I feel safe putting my money. Also, I don't have to go through crypto anymore. So it's a kind of a pain in the rear end to have to take like $5, $10, $15,000 and bring them through crypto land, you know, on your way in and out of these brokers. So it gets a little sketch. So with that, all I do is a bank wire, goes straight to my bank, to the account, to the account, to the bank. So I like it like that. Remember, I like to simplify life and everything in it.
Yes, sir.
A week is crazy. Yeah, you must have done an ACH. Green said he does ACH and it's less than 2 days. So I'm not too sure what way you, or what method you used.
Yeah, as long as the payout hits, bro, who cares?
Yeah, plus a week actually is pretty good. Like any sort of crypto withdrawals I ever did, those took at least like 4 or 5 days in most cases. Green, how we feeling, bro? Yeah, I would give it 1 to 2 days though. So don't be like all upset if it doesn't come in like 4-5 minutes, you know, give it a day or two. But usually they get it done fairly quickly. All right, so we did get a bullish closure here above the range, which is really nice on the 30-minute chart. The 15 kind of closed back below the range here, but if we break these highs here at 9:30, this thing should go for a ride. So I'm just gonna keep the buy stop there and hold that down. Yeah, if not, we should just drive here.
If we make steep bottom wick on 30, would you move it to the current high or no?
Yeah, once we break those highs, I'm probably gonna move my stops and keep them pretty tight. Dion on investigation. $10, man. Lewis G. Hey, is your boss still talking to you, bro? That man still talking. What prop firm am I with? I have a 200K account with Top One, but I haven't really been trading it too much. I went up like 5,000 on that account. I probably just could have shut it down there and took a payout. But I looked at John and I said, should we go big? And John said,
what did I
if you
say?
want to? And I said, all right, I'm going to accept it right here that we're going big on this account. So I went big and went back to break even. So now I'm back to break even on that account. And yes, I haven't really traded much of it. Just been trading my own account for a bit here. I accepted the responsibilities.
At least you did
should have
that, you
been.
know?
I honestly, when I thought about it afterwards, I probably should have been more of a responsible leader and just got the payout, right, for everyone to see. But I wanted to go a little big, you know, so happens. Yo, he does. He owes you some money. Missed that buy earlier. That little sum. Yeah, John made me do it.
Totally.
I had no self-regulation. John made me do it.
I definitely did. Yup.
There was probably a wink involved. A little wink. I was like, let's go for it.
Wink. All my fault. I should have told him no. Could have got him a payout.
I was quaking. I was quaking on him. Like, you guys quake on me. I was like, John, why'd you tell me to do that?
He was.
Nah, never. I never quake.
Just kidding. Trolling.
Oh, I'll be damned. Happens to me often. 5-8K, then B. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. How am I sure that my money at Top One won't be stolen? I don't have any money at Top One. Top One is a funding company, not a broker. How did you decide to stream trading? I was finishing up a Bible study in the book of Acts one day, and my main question was, Lord, how can I serve you like these men have done it? I mean, they've given it their all. They've put their life on the line, and I know the Great Commission has a lot to do with sharing the gospel all over the world, right? And God told me, he's like, you know what Don and Raja do? You're gonna do that. I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, you're gonna do it. You're gonna bring me into the industry. And I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. So he said, I got you a spot in Florida. You're going to set up shop out there, and that's where you're going to begin. And that's where you're going to be able to impact people and put your all into it the way some of these guys have done it that you're reading about. So that was kind of the way it all came together. So, and now here we are, 40K. W. 40K, and what have we done? We have worked the Great Commission that we have done. So we're worldwide now, baby. TTE.
Oh.
Yep. I seen it all coming. He said, all these guys you look up to, they'll look up to you. I said, whoa, really? He wasn't lying.
Oh.
Trader Dre, let's go, bro. He's better now. Let's go. Congrats on your job, man. I shouldn't even say congrats on your job. Congrats on your new source of income. Because the entrepreneur never works a job. He always treats things like another source of income. Even if it means scrubbing, dishes and doing this, he sees it as an opportunity to stack capital. So stack that capital, G. I want to do what Don did. What did Don do? Tell me. Talk to me. I remember the streams last May. Yeah.
How come you like previous candle entry instead of current candle entry in this situation?
Which one, bro?
How come you like the previous candle 30-minute entry instead of the 30-minute current candle entry in this situation?
Because this guy closed below. This dude right here.
Oh, you're looking at the 15. Okay.
Yeah.
I was just solely looking at.
Yeah, the 30. If you're looking at the 30, it looks good on the break here. But I think I'm gonna use the 15.
Yeah, weird.
What's the difference with the different prices and all that? Yeah, that's just the futures chart versus the like OANDA chart. I think for all of you guys that are still using like OANDA and all that, I think FXCM, if I'm not mistaken, was probably the best one. Don was irresponsible. Oh, I don't know. Was he? Maybe not. How do you access the clubhouse? Go to timetrading.com and you can find it right there. It'll say the clubhouse. Do I know? No, I never heard of him. I have an FXCM account. Look at you, Stephen B. Yeah, there is a 15 pip difference, Travis. That the same thing though on Friday, right? There was a 15 or actually it was like a 20 pip difference on Friday, and it ended up costing me a loss there. So I'm not gonna do that. I think that's a sign to say, hey Nick, will you stick to your plan still? So yes, I will, and I'm gonna stick with these entries up here, and I'll just live with the outcome.
Yeah. And I would usually go with the current candle entry too, but I really like the previous entry since it's the 15-minute highs, 30-minute highs, 1-hour highs, and 4-hour highs.
And daily highs.
And daily highs.
This is
on
like the high
chart.
of the high. I mean, they don't get much higher than this. I mean, it's like this is like the Snoop Dogg of like trading candles. You know, this is the high here.
Yeah, I'm with that previous candle high, definitely.
If this candle, well, actually, if it did close above, I'd still keep that as my entry. Weekly high too. Damn.
Oh damn. So yeah,
That's
man.
like Wiz Khalifa and Snoop Dogg mixed in one bathroom at the same time or something. Holy.
Yeah, those are the best highs, definitely.
No one talks about how Don taught for 4 years for free. I do. I love bragging about Don. When I was watching Don, he was incredible, man. Incredible. I think I might be the only guy that brags about him.
Vote.
Oh, access. Yeah, you'll see the access pretty soon here. Maybe refresh your Discord, and you might have it now. If not, just allow it like an hour or two, I think, for TK to process it.
Bring out the volume, man. Yo, word, Brad.
Don in 2000, what was it, John? 2000, like
22?
22? Oh, man.
21? Great.
Man, I'd be there excited, ready to go every day. You know, he's also a little bit of what inspired me. Remember I told you, you know, the message from above was, hey, you see what those other guys do that you've watched? I'm calling you to do it too. In a little bit of a different way, but yeah, I'm still calling you. So yeah, he was a great example for me in terms of the stream. He helped me out, really solidify a playbook, and yeah, he was great.
Yeah, man. He made school fun for me.
He made John's school day extremely fun. Periods 1 through 4 were just incredible.
Oh yeah, and then after that, it was a drag.
All right, we're coming back up now. So we're about to break the 30 highs here. Current 30-minute highs. If that's your entry, awesome. I'm going to have my entry here on the previous ones. We've also got 945 coming in as well. So we'll see the next 15-minute candle might just pop.
Yeah.
Like this. We have no news happening here today. So there's really not much to give us that extra boost of energy or boost of volume outside of the pure open of the session here. So. Chala, what's good, brother? I have no idea, man. I'm just here.
Yeah, let's see if we can see that second half of the volume.
TT merch, it's coming. We're working on the designs. The first ever design. Actually, not the first ever. I think Anna has the first ever collection that will probably never be released again. I forgot who made those shirts for us. I really wish I remembered. But man, that was like a year ago. But yeah. First design coming. Hey, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Sir, yes, sir. Yeah, I'm waiting too, Chad. I'm waiting for that TT merch as well. But yes, sir. Hey, just another trade. Hopefully, you guys aren't over risking on this position. If you're not over risking, then it won't matter, right? It doesn't matter. I don't want to over risk on this trade because there's a random outcome to this trade. I could either win or lose this trade, right? I'm not going to be getting paid off of this trade alone, but I get paid off a series of these trades exactly like this one. So as long as I continue to take this every time I see it, I'll be getting paid. Am I going to get paid on this trade? I don't know, right? Because there's a random outcome to this trade. So gonna see what's up. If we get activated, we get activated. We'll see which outcome will be in the hands of, and then that's it.
How long has the stream been going? Like a year, almost 2 years. Today? 7, 8, 9, almost what, 2.5 hours about. I know, P and Magnifico, we might have to get shirts like that now. I'm gonna have to put that on one of the shirts. I think some of the most common things have been update the record, W's, and where's Don? It's only right we put some merch out.
Thanks.
How many years have I been trading? I've been trading for 5 years now. See Melly.
Yo, see Melly facts.
So anyone who got activated there on the 30 flip, once we break these highs, you should be pretty good here. If we break the highs. If you guys aren't in a position yet, then what you can do, or let's say you're not going to take this buy or have a buy stop here, your next option is to wait for a closure above the range. So if you get a closure above the range, you can look to have some buy stops there. But we should have some final volume pushing in here for 9:45 here today. Quaking shirts. Yeah, because look, if this 15-minute candle here decides to break this high and then these highs, you know, there's clean traffic here to the left, remember, right? So you're most likely going to move up in this range here. Four hour as well. Closure coming up here. So pretty interesting on the futures chart. $30 is looking good, yep. Coffee mugs? Ooh, yeah, maybe we'll do coffee mugs as well. That's right. I forgot about coffee mugs. Yeah. Louis G, that's a great idea. Am I activated? No, I'm not activated until we break the highs here. Same here, same here, same here. Governor, I feel you. NASDAQ? Yay, yay. NASDAQ's, what are we here? We just broke the 4-hour highs there on the NASDAQ. Looks pretty good. 1 hour looking to close above resistance here. Let's check the 30. Saying we never had a closure on the 30 yet. So once you get a closure above here on the 30, that looks pretty good. You did get a closure on the 15. Yeah, 15's not bad. You should have a lot of volume here. So buys actually look pretty good. If you want to wait, you can wait for the 30, but this is going to be a big volume candle here. What's your opinion on TFT comeback? I probably wouldn't use them anymore just because of all the trouble that they've brought myself and just a bunch of other traders through, so I probably wouldn't use them anymore.
I wouldn't either.
Hey, one sec, bro. I gotta take this call. It'll be really quick. I'll be right back.
All right, can we get activated? Yeah, TFT, I wouldn't get back with them either. It's kind of weird what happened with them. I called that too earlier in the year. I called that TFT was gonna end up going down. I could just tell. Yo, Miko, let's go, bro. 500 plus hours of watching the stream. Sick. Yeah, I see they're back now. Yep. Yeah, word, PM. If go, you know, you get scammed once and your trust is gone. Yes, sir. See Melly. Yeah, yep, Josh. They gotta regain your trust back. Who do I share with? I have my own personal account, and then I also have a Top Step funded account. So I just trade both of those accounts. But I love trading personal capital. There's nothing like that. You get so much freedom. Why are they allowed to open again? Probably because you could start that business right out of your basement. So it's easy to start that business. I don't know. I wouldn't trust them again, personally. Still nothing here. We pretty much got no volume for this 930 candle. It makes sense too, right? With no news. So, yeah.
Hey, I'm going to delete the buy stop right now. And the futures 4-hour candle's closing here. So what's the chances we break that high in the next 8 minutes and drive on the 4-hour candle? So let's delete this. We're probably going to close bullish, which is good news. And then we may get some new support planted. As long as we remain above 28 here, I really like buys here today. So let's delete that. The 15 may give us a fake out or some sort of new support down here. And then we can go up with it. So I'm going to delete that for now, and then we'll revisit that in just a few. Make sense? Typical Monday.
Looks like looking like if we get a trade, it's gonna be in the clubhouse.
Might be, maybe we might still have something in a little bit.
Maybe.
TTD. Chart's totally different from Orlando. I wouldn't say totally different. Definitely the numbers here, but not the price action today. Everything looks pretty similar. So let me rephrase that. Instead of 28, so anything above 24.99 here. Yeah, my bad. Anything above 24.99 that remains above here, I like for price to continue moving up. I don't have a lot of capital. Any good prop firms? I would go with Top One Trader. They're the only ones I would go with at this point from CFD side. Maybe them and FTMO. Other than that, I would go with a futures one or well, you don't have capital, right? So yeah, I would either go with Top One or maybe pick a futures one like Top Step.
Or get a job and fund yourself.
Yeah, or yeah, become your own funding company. So you get a job or you hustle up some money and then you put that into an account and now you're free to trade that. I took a loss in London. Bad entry. Okay. I said if Nick was here, he would smack. Hey, yo, I wouldn't. I'd probably just shoot you with the blessing gun. God bless you. God bless you. When you start taking better entries. God bless. Oh, yeah, I can't get a Top One account. Pakistan. That's because you guys are the greatest place in the world. What do I think about the 1 hour fake out, 4 hour breaking the lows after breaking the 4 hour highs and not doing anything? Yeah, good point, brother. Good point. We'll see what happens. We know that the futures 4 hour candle is opening up too, right? A new one. So you're going to probably need a bottom wick here. So you may see another push down here, but I really don't like sells in this zone here. So there's a lot going on right here that I'd rather avoid. I'd rather wait for plays above here. So if we remain above here, we could take buys, or if we get a closure back above this new resistance, we can go ahead and take buys. Other than that, I don't really like these sells here. A lot of chop. Hold the line.
And that 4 hours about to be closing both.
Yeah, we're gonna have a 4 hour bullish closure too. Yeah, exactly, Jason. Yup, 5,000 live on your own account is the same as pretty much 50,000.
50K fund
not
account.
100, but 50. Yeah. So 50K. If you have 10% to lose, that means you have 5,000 to lose. So if you only have 5 grand to lose, then how much money do you actually have?
Right.
There's 50K in the account.
So you
But
could.
you can only lose 5. How much money do you really have? 5K.
Right. Right, Scott?
What do I think about crypto trading? I don't like to day trade crypto, but I do like to hold on to crypto. Also took a loss in London, but it's because I had a tight stop loss. Is there a number of pips you consider to be too big? So depends, it depends if you're trading like a fixed lot size, if you're trading like a fixed percentage or a fixed dollar amount. I don't think that really matters too much, because no matter where you put your stop loss, it's always gonna, like, if I want to risk $100, right, I'm gonna risk 100. So regardless of whether my stop is, if I'm taking sells and my stop is here, or here, I'm gonna risk 100 no matter what. So when you do it like that, the pips don't really matter. But if you're trading, like, let's say a fixed lot size, right, at like something like this. So let's just say you're trading like like $10 a pip. Well, now, you know, you got, let's say this is 10 pips, so you're risking 100 here now, right? You're risking 200 here now, 300 here, you know. So you're, if you have a fixed stop or a fixed risk, either money or percentage, this doesn't really apply. But if you're using a fixed lot size, then that's where, you know, this can get, like, the bigger the stop loss, the bigger your loss. So it just all depends on what you're doing. And then again, if you don't want to take a sell, like, let's say we're going to take a sell here, let's say on the flip of this candle, and your stops are going to be up here and your TP is like there, right? So that just doesn't make sense either, because now you're risking a little too much there, right? And then what's going to happen? So we ran into situations like this last year, and that's why you see us holding positions a little longer now, is because this right here, if you lose, let's say, one trade, you kind of wipe out 3 winners. So notice how we haven't been dealing with that issue as much anymore this year. It's because the adjustments that we've made in terms of like our trade management. I had a $100 account, reached 800 and lost it in an hour. Yeah, sounds about right. We hear that story all the time, all the time. So the thing that with the 1 hour, 4 hour here is, you know, when it comes to the futures chart, the 4 hour here is still bullish, right? And what we're doing is we're kind of just pulling back a little bit to leave a wick, potentially, right? Now the 1 hour is closing bear, but again, if it's above, in Oanda's case, 24.99, I still like it, right? 321, so it's still going to close above there. So I don't really like sells at this point right now. So I'm just going to wait. We're probably going to move down a little bit because we've got to create a new 4 hour wick here on this candle here. So I don't really like taking the sells. I like looking forward to the buys here. It's being that we're just remaining above that range there. I like these buys still. Yeah, because now we can say, okay, well, look, we've got a new range, right? So we're no longer in this range here, but now we're in this range. So if you can get a breakout from here, look at the clean range ahead of us. So this is where the money's at today, in that green zone. So we're not there yet. Do we apply risk to reward? I think we have a little bit of a mixture of from risk to reward to win rate. So we try and focus on both. I know most traders, they pick one or the other, but I'm the guy that looks at the impossible and says, well, I could do that somehow, right? So I look at it and say, well, why not be able to have, and this may take a year to develop, right? A year that's going to go by regardless. This could take a year to develop, but I want to focus on having a good win rate and a good RR, you know, and that's the trader I want to be in the next year or so. So I'm going to, you know, focus on making adjustments and seeing if we can actually make that happen. So it doesn't really have to be one or the other. Yeah, but ideally anything over a 1R is pretty good for me, especially with a high win rate. So like our win rate's like 75%, I would say, about. I'm not sure exactly, don't quote me on that, or but yeah, so the win rate really helps. But I think if the RR can get better, then, you know, we can have the best of both worlds. Amen, Jeremy. And we are with God, and God is with us. And if you ask God to be there with you at all times, guess what? Nothing will be impossible for you. And that's the way I move, man. That's the way I move everywhere I go. Every hand I shake, I'm doing that with God. I just work for him. I've been icing it. Oh, what happened, Stephen B? You got an injury? Yeah, it's about like 75. Yeah, like 75, 76%. That makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, so maybe we can get a fake out here. Again, I really don't like sells in this range. Pretty nasty here. So maybe we get some sort of a fake out here, and then we look to go long you know, at some point this afternoon or in a little bit. Let's go, George Pope. Let's go. Does break mean candle stops above or below a certain level? Yeah, so like when it closes, yep. So when it closes above, that's where I like to like take a look at taking a position. Yeah. Captain, Captain, Captain. Psst, Captain, can you hear me? Brother, I would say instead of buying another funded account right now, join the clubhouse for like 1 month, dude. And don't trade the whole month. Just focus on learning and ask good questions to let's find out what mistakes you're making so we can correct them, right? Because remember what Einstein said, right? Insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So there's something that is missing, right, within your trading that we want to identify, right? We don't want to leave it unknown. We want to identify that so that way we can change it and then change the results. So that's what I would recommend. Think about it. Update on the competition. Once TK gets here, we'll update you guys on the competition. Yeah. Do I trade oil? I don't trade oil, no. Nope, never traded oil. Have some friends who trade oil, but not me. Hey, Captain, by the way, thanks for like actually being public about that, because I know you think like maybe you're the only one, but did anyone else blow their account today? Right? Anybody else this today or Friday? Like, you're not the only one, right? But you know that still doesn't change the fact that there's some adjustments that have to be made. But we appreciate you actually publicly letting us know and holding yourself accountable to that. And now we gotta make some changes. That's all. How does one join the clubhouse? You have to go to timetoeattrading.com and then you'll see the clubhouse there. It's going to get rid of all this for now, and then if we actually look to a buy again, I'll re-add it. Blew like 2 counts this year. Okay. Learning the ropes. Yeah, man. There's nothing wrong with learning the ropes. The other thing is like, are you ready to be profitable, right? Have you actually put in the work and put in the time yet? So sometimes those blown accounts, they don't mean that you're a bad trader. They're just helping you on your growth, right? They're just helping you learn the ropes. Like, who said that? Jeremy? Yeah, I think Jeremy said that. You know, maybe, so what season are you in? Are you in the learning or the earning season? You know, like, and you really have to identify which one you're in. Otherwise, you can go into depression, right? Thinking, hey, why isn't it working for me? Well, you're still in the learning phase. You know, you've only been trading for a year, right? So just knowing where you're at, I mean, that's going to help out too. Blew my account a week and a half ago. AB Mike coming back strong though. Coming back strong.
Mike.
Blew a 100K account in 3 hours. Man, I've done it in quicker than that. Blew mine Friday. There you go, Captain. Blew my account Friday. See, you're not alone.
Definitely not alone, bro. All right, Nick, I think I'm about to head out of here, and I'll pull back up in a little bit.
All right, brother. Sounds good.
All right, bet.
See you
Clubhouse, see you in a bit, y'all.
See you in the club.
YouTube chat, see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Have a good night and day.
You mean day?
Peace.
Peace.
Good day, night, evening, whatever it may be. All right, bet. Peace.
Later. Later. Let's go, Captain. We want to see you win, brother. I'm a blown account specialist. Hey, most of you guys, I showed you guys all the accounts I blew, right, early on. I didn't even have enough room to keep scrolling, right? There was more. Wait, there's more. I didn't even hit you with FTMO. That was only my forex funds, gang. Man, that was in the good old days of you had a month. You had 1 month to get it done. You had 1 month. Who remembers those days? Man said, y'all got a month. You either get it done or not. You have a month to flip this account. Because that is what you're doing, right? When you're looking into these funded accounts, you're flipping the account. You know, ultimately you got to make, in most cases, like 80 to 100% on your account. Those time limits did help. I see a lot of traders now, they just mosey around with it, you know, like back then at least like we had some urgency to like get it done. Now it's like, well, you know, they'll let me do it for 2-3 months, 4 months, and it's just like it might be keeping you trapped. I knew that rule would help the funding companies, not the traders. Trust me. You're welcome, Barry. You're welcome. Very, very happy to hear that, and also happy to have you around. Yeah, you feel bad to the point of crying, man. That's the game. You know, I think every entrepreneur's been there, just kind of straight up, like just tucked, it's like devastated, trying to get to where you want to be. It's part of the game, trust me. It doesn't mean that you're done. It doesn't mean that you're counted out. It just means that you've got resistance. And once you break that resistance, there's typically a lot of volume coming in for your success. Just think of your life as the arrow, right? The bow and arrow, as it's pulled back and resistance, and all that stuff is setting you up for a beautiful, beautiful come up and a beautiful push in your life. So how you handle those tough times, those valley times, is going to be a direct correlation of where you get to in life. Yeah, remember the time limits? Yep. So it might be tough to push through here on this Monday, so I don't really like these sells too much. I'm just going to keep waiting here. We'll see what happens. You know, how we react in this overall zone right here. This is pretty much a no trade zone for me. Very, very choppy in this area here, right here. Alright, so yeah, it's gonna be like a no trade zone here for me. How about you? You had a good sleep? Yeah? Alright, Gregski, have a great day. Exactly, Neo. When it gets hard, that's where most people are just gonna quit. So you just gotta push past that, and guess what? Now, while a bunch of people fall off, you remain. And then you keep going. And there's levels to it. You know, there's 80-20 everywhere you go. Tell them there's 80-20 everywhere you go, Layla. Let me catch up on these Zoom questions. Oh, my bad, guys. I didn't see these like little examples you guys were drawing up in Zoom. Let's go, Diogo, King Tuffa. King Tuffa getting tougher. King Tuffa tougher than any situation, eh? Tubby. How many approximately? Approximately how many what? You trying to give us some signals, Layla? She's like, nah. No signals, right? No signals. All the best, thank you. They're saying, oh, they're saying hi to you. You want to wave to them? Say hi, everyone. Uncle John dipped. He left already. Hold on, here they are. Let me show you. Oh, there they are. See them? See them? Say what's poppin', everyone. Say you can do it. Alright, here we go. Tough on the come up. Tough and Diogo on the come up, man. Both them boys on the come up. I know it. I can feel it when things are happening. There's a lot of up and coming studs and studettes in the building. I just know it. Right, Lele? Don't you just know it? Yeah, can't you just feel when someone's on the rise? These guys are on the rise, and girls. Yo, see Melly. TTE. The brother starved. Alright, so let's see how we react in here, and then depending on the closure here in 15, so you had a 15 bearish closure, right? So depending on the next close is either going to determine whether or not we remain here or head to the clubhouse. Diogo, where are you from? Where do you live? Portugal? Oh, nice. With an Oakland A's hat? All right, I see you. You saying peace? We're not leaving yet, though. Unless you want to go. You want to go? Where you want to go? All right, here comes our potential move back up here. So look, the 4-hour candle has its bottom wick now. See that? And now we're almost ready to break these highs here. So this is actually looking pretty good for the 4-hour candle. We've got a lot more room here as well. Yeah, 1 hour coming back up too. 30-minute looking good. Yeah, I like a closure above, and we should be golden. Portugal, yeah. Time for ice cream. You like ice cream? You do? I guess so. Anticipated these buys, but yeah, we're gonna wait. We're just gonna wait on the buys. You're understanding liquidity levels much better. Perfect. Notice how we didn't even really talk too much about that, but we're just understanding price for what it is, right? Looking at the higher time frames and then understanding what the lower time frames need to do to equal up to the higher time frame move. That's all we're doing here. That's our system. That's our strategy. Minute rejecting. Nice. It is. Really good rejection there. And again, that could be our 4-hour bottom wick on the futures chart here. So again, that's why, like, is that other Oanda chart lying from time to time? All right, Oanda. Oanda is, yeah, still bullish though. All in all, still bullish, even though it broke the low. That was for this candle here, the real 4-hour candle, to actually come down and make a low. Yeah. I watch FXCM now. Nice. Gotta love them kids, man. Gotta love them. We see you, Oanda. Who's in Zoom today? 82 people. Let's go. 82 in the club. In the club. How does she sit there like that? I'm not sure. We make her practice solitude. We've trained her to be a 3-year-old monk. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Maybe we'll do that to Kingston. Have I been using 3 type of risk? Yeah, kind of. Yeah, kind of like that A, B, and C model, yep. Typically, like, my 3 types of risk at this point are like 500, 1,000, and 2,000. So that's kind of what I'm just going off of a dollar amount. Let's go tougher. Let's go tougher. You're welcome, Sujay. You're welcome. Later, Ecom J. Yeah, Kingston might be a monk. This is him at 3 years old. Oh. Be one with the one. All right, so on the instance of the 30-minute close above to make support, will that be an inverse celery? Would you wait for a bottom wick and enter on the break of the candle's highs? Let's take a look, brother. So 30-minute, if it pulls back, yep. Yeah, so if this pulls back, so in this case right now, we may want to wait for an actual closure back above. I do like this idea that you're talking about because it is the 4-hour candle ripping up and breaking its own high. And then you've got that wick fill there. So we'll see how this candle closes. It's going to close in about 8 minutes, I think. Yeah, 8 minutes. And then we'll kind of go from there. The 15 kind of poked up, grabbed the pack. So we may have some business to take care of down here first before we end up moving up. So we'll see what happens in this overall zone. But this is like a no trade zone for me. I don't really like this range at all. Yeah, so we'll see what happens there. But we did get a pretty good resistance, but we don't want to sell in this chop, right? Because look at right here. You also have the same nasty stuff going on right there. So we really want to try and avoid that, right? To the best of our ability. And not take trades there. Even though the volume's pushing in there, that's totally fine, right? That's not... Sometimes as a trader, you got to know, like, what's your move and what's not your move and what you're looking for. So this little zone here, I'm not interested in it at all. But if we can kind of close back above here now, then I like it. Back above, what is it? 99. Yeah, 99. For some reason I want to jump in. I know. There's a reason. The only FOMO we'll have is from now on is when we can't participate in the clubhouse. Have I been used? Oh yeah, my bad. I already read that. Big figure. Alright, so we did this like 15 pack here as well. So we're going to wait 6 minutes here. We'll see how this candle closes. If this guy here closes with no wick at the bottom, then that's a pretty good sign. Right, that's a pretty good sign. You may actually look for the fade, right? Because we may want to come test this level here. So let's say you do close a no wick. The next candle starts pushing down and then either breaks its own high or closes like that. Then that's where I would set a buy stop, because now I'd really be expecting a pullback, like kind of like what happened here, right? Like a push up. So that's when I would have a buy stop there on the break of that high for a fade. So once that high gets broken, that's where you can probably aim to fill that wick there that was just created, and then potentially start moving up here on the 4-hour chart. So I'd really be looking for that. Yeah, in terms of any fade. As of right now, you got no fade though. You got no nothing really. Just playing around. Just playing around. Let's go back. Yeah, so there's legit zero news coming out today at all. So we might not have a crazy volume to push up through this whole range here, but if we do get closures above, I do like it. I still like it. Yeah, we'll see what this daily candle wants to do as well. I can see this daily candle though definitely closing bullish here, right? After tapping into targets, support levels. Weekly has already filled the wick for the most part on this candle. So everything looks pretty good to continue up. Although I would like to see a move down, I do like the move up here. I want to get gold away from these all-time highs. Like get away. It's our all-time high area right here. Scroll out, look at this. Yeah, so we want to get away. So if we can come back down to these ranges, that'd be great. Because now we got clean range coming down, we've got clean range coming back up. Makes it a lot easier to trade. Just want to know your views on the 5%ers. I've never looked into them, so I'm not too sure, to be honest. I've heard of them, but I've never actually like looked into them or used them or anything like that. So oh, accidentally hit limit order. Yeah, when you're learning a new like a new platform, I did that a few times actually. Hey, the worst was when we took a trade, right? We took a buy position. Let's just say right here. Let's say our entry was here. Took a buy. We closed partials. It was a beautiful trade. As price came down, it hit me back at break even. It entered me into a sell. Because I forgot, because again, when you're learning this new stuff, right, on these new platforms, bruh, entered me into a sell. We're over here on the stream just chilling. Nobody even noticed that I got into I didn't even notice, because I just went right back to OANDA and got off of the futures chart. And man, I was in a sell from that point on. And after, while I was in that cell, we were talking about like, oh man, look at this, it's still ripping up, and we got hit at BE, blah 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 blah. And I was going into drawdown and drawdown and drawdown without even knowing, man. I didn't even know. I let the whole afternoon go by, and then when I came onto the desk for Asian session, I was like negative like $2,500, and I was like, damn. And I literally there was nothing. I had to eat it. I just had to eat it. Yeah, so sometimes there's a couple costs. associated with learning new platforms and all that. Yeah, there was a few other times where I just lost a couple hundred too by taking a limit instead of a stop, and yeah, it's kind of annoying. But you know, it's like you never do that again. Congrats on 40K. Thank you so much, Alpha. Appreciate that. 40K today. WW. We've been looking for that for quite some time here. Hey, now we'll run a 24-hour stream. Oh yeah, we're already doing that. You guys remember the 24-hour streams? We got those every day now. Holy. That's crazy. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. See, we got rejection here. 15-minute trying to come back up. We hit the 40K? Yeah, we did. We hit 40K today. If you guys aren't subbed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't liked today's stream, give the stream a like. We've been very patient here, very disciplined. We had buy stops earlier. Things wanted to move a little bit away from us. We deleted, and now we're just waiting. We understand that anything above this zone here at 99 is going to be pretty decent for buys here, right? You got a 4-hour bullish candle. This is your 4-hour high, but you know, it's up to you if you want to take it there or just wait for a closure above this overall range here before you. Oh my God, I'm messing y'all up right now. Arrows, you guys, eyes are crossing. Sorry about that, chat. Sorry about that. Like, if you remain above here, right, which is 99 on Oanda and plant supports, or close above this resistance here, then I like these buys. You have very, very clean traffic to the left. You're in a daily support level, right? We should push off of it. Your 4-hour candle's bullish. You've got clean range to the left. My bad, gang. Yup. Got to go to the eye doctor real quick. He done messed me up with those. He done messed me up crossing those 2 arrows. Damn. Hey, it's better than watching 2 streams. That'll really mess you up. All right, so we closed Doji. So what I'm thinking is we'll probably range here for just a little bit until the afternoon. As you guys can see, it's 10:30. We may want to range a little bit here, and then give ourselves that breakout. So I'm probably gonna take this into the clubhouse for the remainder of the day. If you guys are in the clubhouse, we'll see you there. But those of you that aren't, I would keep these ranges up. So I'd be looking for buys above. Let me go back to Oanda here. I'd be looking for buys above 99 or above 2503 here, which is going to be that 30-minute resistance. Don't like, or do it above the 15 actually. 15 resistance here at 04 looks super clean to take your buys. You got very clean range to the left. That'll be your 4-hour candle breaking the previous 4-hour candle high, and we should go for a ride at that point. If you are looking for sells, I think sells are best below 91 here today. You got a very clean range on the 30-minute time frame. It's about a 50 pip range coming down. I'd much rather take my sells below 91 here. Yeah, this is all chopped. This is not big range. A lot of wick rejections here. Let it go. Wait for your catch below 91 there. Yeah, and then that's pretty much it. I'm pretty bullish here. So if the bears make the move here, that's fine. It's all goody. I'll be waiting for the bulls to come back in, and I'll look to trade this clean range here to the left. Cool. So that's the day. Buys above 2504. Sells. Yeah, not really. Sells below 2491 there. That's what I'll be looking for. If you're comfortable taking buys here, let it rip. It's about a 47 pip range. And it should be good to go. I just don't like that closure. If we had a stronger 30 closure there, I would be interested. But yeah, so I'll leave you guys with that, and we will see you guys back on YouTube tomorrow. Cool. Good stuff. Good questions today, chat. Really, really good. We look forward to seeing you guys back here tomorrow. If you guys have more questions, come into the clubhouse and let's get those questions answered so we can move on to the next level in your trading. Cool. Time to walk up out of here. Love y'all. Like the stream on the way out for me if you can. Sub to the channel. W for 40K and on to 50. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Clubhouse, I'll see you guys in a few minutes, and we'll be ready to continue on our journey here today. All right. Love y'all. Jesus loves you. God loves you. I love you. Hope you guys have a great day. Hope you love you. And let's go after it, gang. All right? Later. Have a great one. Peace. Later.
Get back to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty.
Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah.
Walk, 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 walk.
I walk,
walk, walk, walk, walk, walk, walk, walk.
We walk.
Whoa, I was chasing my glory, then fell asleep. Woke me up and told me to go feed the sheep. Send me deep in the streets just to bring them peace. Yeah, we be where them blickies be busting, where they end your life with no discussion. But as soon as they see the light rushing, they know that the Lord walking with us, no bluffing. People say that I'm fake, I'm like, okay. Do you walk in the light or you throw shade? 1 more sex on my skin, I got no shame. We was preaching about Jesus before fame. Get it? Did that. On my side, yeah, he been that. That's the devil where my sins at. On the cross, cause he pinned that. Big throne where he sits at. Death hit him, then he hit back. Resurrected, yeah, that's big facts. Told us hold it down till he get back. Get back to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty.
Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah, walk with me. Step in the scene with the fly, had to keep it so steady, don't fall for the fast. Had to cut out the session, he got in the crop. Hold up, spiritual weapons when miracles happen. I'm never surprised cause it got. Ain't serving no Hannah Montana, ain't switching my banner like David, we swinging the rock. We kicking this beating, why serve you sure? Even if it mean I'm bleeding. Come kill my flesh, my soul still breathing. Speak through me, yeah, yeah. This heart keep beating, these lungs keep singing. Come and step into the kingdom, for the ones mistreated. To the day we see them, this feel like the moment we seeking. The day we can sing up the water, get freedom to walk.
Walk, 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 walk.
I walk,
walk, walk, walk, walk, walk, walk, walk.
we walk.
Get back to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty.
Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah.
Walk, 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 walk. Let's go. Walk, 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 walk.
We walk.
I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no lie. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Whoa. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no lie. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm I was down, but now I'm up like my name Lazarus. No Satan gon' be mad at this. I had to ask my dad if it's okay to swing my bat at this. He said, boy, if I picture this out of the park, moving so quick it's like they stuck in park. They see the numbers, but I see the heart. 10,000 hours you spit in the dark, putting in good work, even though you didn't even know that it would work. Talking about a man who grew up in woodwork, do it for the love of it, that's the way it should work. Yeah, yeah. I know some people gon' look at me crazy and I'm like, for what? Man, I was stuck, I was down, but now I'm up. Yeah, this all God, this ain't no love. Yeah, I used to be stuck in that mud. Yeah, I was down, but now I'm up. I was down, but now I'm
down, now I'm up like a seesaw. When I'm on a beat like an old man's lawn, better keep off. From the ground to the treetops, got clouds on my feet like Jack in the Beanstalk. Jumped off quick, went straight in a free fall. Cowboy hat and a mic singing yeehaw. Landed on my feet like a feline, put him back in the seat like a recline. Ay, what you mean I'm not worthy? Did it with a purpose, didn't need a permit. Digging from the bottom and I brought it to the surface. Mind your business now, who I worship. Who the little guy making big, big, big moves. Tick tock, turn it to a tick, 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 boom. Yeah, I talk a lot of stuff, probably thought it was a bluff, till I went and turned it where?
I was down, but now I'm up.